Digimon World 1 playthrough, episode 3, guys. We've got a lot in store today. Let's dive right in and have a look and see what's happening. Welcome aboard. Slot 1, it is time. I'm so excited to play, I can't actually put into words. Hope you guys have been enjoying the playthrough episode so far. Episodes 1 and 2 are out. Episode 1 is out, episode 2 will be out today, so by the time you watch this, episode 2 will be out. We're here with Magnetra! Ooh, baby! We're on day 21 already, which is kind of crazy to me. Our inventory's looking a little bit sus, but we can organise things as we go today. We've got a lot in store, and if all goes to plan, we have got a really great episode 3 lined up today. I've got some goals, and we'll talk about those in a minute, but before I get into all that, let's have a look at Magnetra, our new Digimon. He is a brand new Betamon, and he is very, very small at the moment. Weight 15, 0 mistakes, 0 battles, age 1, hardness 0. He has just been born, he is brand new. He knows one move so far, and that is Winter's Blast, which is interesting. And there's a couple of other moves Betamon can learn. It looks like we've got 6 possible moves to learn, a couple of ice moves, and then a couple of wind moves as well, which is quite exciting. Luckily, the cool thing about getting Betamon as our second Digimon is that there's plenty of Betamon in the forest that can definitely teach us a move or two. So far, folks, you've seen the journey, so I won't get into this too much. We went Patamon into Leomon into Andromon. That was our first ultimate. And Andromon saw a lot of great progress in episode 2. Now we've evolved into Urumon, who went into Tanamon, and now Betamon. Betamon has 4 champion options that we're going to work towards today. I think, guys, just giving you a heads up straight off the rip here, I think Betamon is going to spend a lot more time in the gym than our first Digimon did. Not a huge amount of time in the gym, but a little bit more time in the gym than we did on our first Digimon. The reason why I wanted to not spend the first couple of episodes in Green Gym is because that's what everybody does when they play Digimon World. You take your Digimon, whether you're a new person or maybe even a veteran, you'll spend a lot of time in the Green Gym. And it gets a bit old. So for our first Digimon, I wanted to explore. And we're actually going to do a bit of exploring just now as well, actually. Got a couple of Betamon in the woods. Let's see how we stack up against the Madoki Betamon. See if we can learn some moves here while we get started and get chatting. I'm very excited for our plans today, folks. There's a whole number of different things we could do. There's a whole number of different directions we could go in. Let's take Digimon down a more reasonable level here. Looks like we've run out of MP already. We got 19 floppies though. We very luckily, I say luckily, we very tactically went into the shopkeeper when we had a baby and bought up some Digimon stuff. So we got some heals, we got some MPs, got enough packed for the journey today. See, Betamon's really struggling with his MP bar. I wonder if we can finish this guy off here. Maybe we can actually get Static Electric as a specific move. Come on, mate. Show us, Magnetra, show us your power. One last time. And then maybe this Betamon can teach us some moves. Cool. Excellent. And that move didn't hit us, which is great. Nice. Good start. Alright. So, we get points across the board. Like I said, I am going to spend a bit more time with Betamon in the gym today, folks. There's a couple of agendas I want to hit. There's a couple of really... There's a couple of basic things we could do, like run around the map, we can explore, we can recruit new Digimon, we can obviously digivolve. The digivolving part is going to be the exciting stuff today, because we have a specific main agenda that I'm really looking forward to try and get into today, something I've never done before, and something that I think even the most seasoned of Digimon World 1 players, I'm going to try and attempt something today that I think even you guys might not have seen, so we'll see how that pulls off. Maybe either we succeed, either we don't. Like I said, Digimon World 1 has ups and downs. There's a lot to learn in this game. There's a lot of things that, even though you could have played it for like hundreds and maybe even thousands of hours, you still make mistakes. We've had some of that in episode 1. I'm looking forward to seeing how we overcome the hurdles today. So, Betamon's already learned a move, which is great. That's exactly what we want. Let's go ahead and fight this Betamon again. And this, again, will give me a chance to chat. We want to fight these guys before we move too deeply into the forest, because these Betamon are obviously quite strong, and we are very weak. We've only just recently digivolved. There's a couple of you guys that are maybe looking at this Betamon and considering his champion options. Now, I'm not going to go into detail what his champion options are, because I know some of you guys are keen to see that as a surprise. I will tell you guys more closer to the time what I'm kind of looking at. Maybe not who I'm going to go for, but we will discuss. What's interesting about Betamon specifically is, of his 4 champions, guys, 3 of them are care mistake champions, right? And all 4 of them have huge weight. They have huge weight requirements as well. So you'll see me feeding this Betamon a couple of things. You'll see me doing a couple of weird things today. Battles are also a very specific thing for Betamon as well. And a lot of them actually require you to have 0 battles. Now, obviously, we've just thrown Betamon into 2 battles straight away. So it's already kind of cutting off some of our options. But that's okay. It doesn't necessarily close the door on these evolutions. It just means that there are other things that we are required in order to get them. So if you see me thinking, if you're watching this knowing exactly how Betamon typically evolves, although some of you guys might be looking at this and thinking Jack's done 2 battles, it's basically locking off 2 of the evolutions, or maybe 3, or 1 of the evolutions, or whatever it is. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. There are multiple ways you can get Digimon to digivolve in this game, and we're going to basically use all the tools in our toolkit in order to come up with something cool. So bear with me and hang on. It's going to be a bumpy ride today, guys. There's going to be ups and downs, there's going to be failures, there's going to be mistakes, but also I think there's going to be a lot of success today, and I'm very excited for that. Let's see if we can get this last move off some of these Betamon here. The cool thing about fighting these guys is we are getting tons of stats across the board, folks, which is really good. You can see we're getting lots and lots of juicy stats. We're getting a little bit of money, and we're also getting some HP floppies back, which is good. What I'm really keen to learn here is that ice ball move that these gentlemen, these little homies down here, can actually use. It's quite not unlikely, but we should see it. Every single fight we take here, we're getting incredibly, like, incrementally stronger, but it's going to ramp quite quickly, especially when they're giving us. Oh, there's the electric kiss. What I'm actually going to do here, here's a trick you can do, because I've no MP, my Betamon won't attack, right? But the thing is, because we're getting stronger than these random enemies quite quickly, and because obviously we have a bag of recoveries, I'm going to wait for this guy to use his ice ball move. It's very rare, and he doesn't do it very often, but when he does, we have the opportunity to learn it, and that's what I'm after. So I'm actually not going to give Betamon MP here. Magnus going to have to just think of a happier time. Yeah, I'm going to give him a HP floppy here. We don't... There it is. Okay, now we're good, guys. We're going to give the MP floppy first, and we're going to finish this off. And then we should be good to go. I've got a strong suspicion, see that little ice ball move? I've got a very strong suspicion that that is actually Betamon's main move. If you guys have checked out episode 1 and 2, you'll know that the Vice mod has certain texts that are augmented for each Digimon. Each Digimon has a premium move, and I think that move there is the one we need for our Betamon. So, picking up a lot of stats here, which is great. Madoki Betamon dropped the HP floppy. We don't get the move. Bit unlucky, but that's okay. We can keep trying. We can keep trying. Luckily, again, as well, because we're running Vice, we also have a battle counter, which is great. So, 4 battles, that's locked in for us. We can't get that wrong anymore. We'll take Betamon into Green Gym, do some training. I'll take a couple of fights on the way past, because, again, we're getting really good value on these fights, folks. If I hate to repeat myself, but if you are fighting battles in this game, the time doesn't stop like it does in Next Order. But what does happen is the clock will reduce time passing substantially compared to training in the gym. So if you train in the gym, it's an hour pass. If you train in battles, it's 1/3 of an hour, it's 20 minutes. So basically we can do 3 battles in the time that we can do 1 gym training session. And because our stats are so low right now, we're getting fantastic returns, basically. There's the move again, which is great. That was really nice. I thought there was a chance this guy could hit us with it, but I wasn't super optimistic, but it's looking like it's going on okay here. Definitely gonna have to do a bit of MP training here for Betamon. See if we can get our move this time around. Unlikely, but possible. Lots of stats. Madoki Betamon's gonna give us our small recovery back. And Water Blitz has been learned. Okay, excellent. There we go, folks. Let's have a look. Success already. So, Water Blip or Water Blitz. That's not what I thought that move was called. Most powerful move Betamon can use. You can see it only costs us 102 MP, which is great. Probably a little bit better than Winter Blast. I'm going to go ahead and take Winter Blast off. 102 for our big move. Let's see if we can see it in action here on this last Betamon. I'll take one more fight here. Got to be careful because our Betamon will get tired if we aren't careful. One thing I want to correct, something about the last couple of episodes I want to mention, folks, and I think is worth chatting about. I said in episode 1 that if you have the little sweat emoji appear above you when your Digimon is tired, if you train through that or, you know, refuse to rest him, that it's actually a care mistake. I'm going to correct that right now, folks, and say that I don't actually think that is the case, so I was wrong about that. I'm pretty sure that if your Digimon has the tired icon above his head, showing you that he's basically exhausted and that he needs to either go to sleep or rest with Sentanomon or the little red Punamon inside of Jijimon's house. But I actually don't think that is technically considered a care mistake if you train through that sweat icon. I think it just makes your Digimon really unhappy and it also reduces his life cycle. I'm not entirely sure. When it appears, it's not a care mistake, I can promise you that much. If you train when your Digimon is tired and you miss going to sleep, that is definitely an issue. So, a word of warning there. Can't find the day 2 VOD. How did we lose the Digimon? Says Spike. Episode 2, guys, our stream from Tuesday will be out tonight on YouTube. Okay? It'll be out late tonight, but I will get it up to you. It's already edited, recorded, uploaded. It's good to go. I just need to publish it and change some specifications, so you just don't have to... Basically, it's on its way. It's on its way, guys. Right, let's take Betamon into the gym here. We're going to do some training with him. A couple of things I want to look at. As always, you guys know that I love HP training, so we're going to work on that. And then I might even take some hot radishes out the bank for Betamon as well, because there's a couple of things we can look at. 104 points, thanks to Kabuterimon and Kawagamon. I'm aware that I've not taken you guys on a grand tour of File City today, but I'll have a look at that later. You can see that we've got Kawagamon and Kabuterimon, 2 Digimon that typically you won't have at this stage of the game. We just know where to get them and how to get them, and therefore we're going to benefit from them. Let's go ahead and give a sirloin over to Betamon, because I need to get this guy's weight up massively. He's only at 15 weight at the moment. We might even have to start buying stuff from these guys to get that number up. Our weight has to be above 25, guys, ideally 35. And again, there's a couple of options we can turn into. I'm kind of open to which Digimon we get as Betamon's champion. A lot of you guys will probably want to know what my plans are for that, but I'm going to leave it open for the time being. Kabuterimon does sell as fruit, and I think he can actually sell as like hot radishes and stuff now, which is really good. A little bit broken. Okay, so he specifically doesn't. He does sell as big berries though, which is quite interesting. Makes full plus boost weight. I think we can maybe buy a couple of these. Let's buy like 2. I'm going to crank up this little guy's weight massively. Another thing we could do is use hot radishes, which were be sold over here. Let's go ahead and see. We've already got 2 of these in the bin, so I think if I buy another 2, we can potentially start to boost young Betamon here. We're doing HP training, actually, so although this goes against what I would normally do here, I think Betamon's going to go to sleep soon, so this is perhaps a mistake, but I'm going to give him a hot radish, and we're going to see the difference in training the HP here. You don't really have to use supplements this early on, because again, this is our second Digimon, and there's so many Digimon in the game that we could recruit right now with relative ease. We don't need to be like masters of the galaxy. We don't need to be Thanos levels of OP. But yeah, it's worth considering that if we're trying to hit goals, we can do it easier this way. You might need to go to sleep. There's another food thing. Okay, interesting. This is great. So what I can do is... How do I want to do this? I've just used my hot radish. I'm going to give him one of these, and I'm going to see if he just accepts it. He probably won't, but he might. Oh, he does. Excellent. Okay, cool. So we get happiness up, discipline up, and we also get to maintain our training plan, also while buffing our weight. Going to do one more HP training here. And then something Magnadra told us last time when he was here hanging out with us is that he wanted to do some defense training as well. So we're going to fulfill that prophecy as well. That's not the defense thing. Our hot radish benefits HP, defense, and speed, so it kind of makes sense to grab this while we can. I think later on today, folks, we will go to somewhere special to train. We'll go and look at training gyms outside of the village. But for the time being, happy enough with this. If anyone wants to go to sleep, let's put him to sleep. So far, so good, guys. I'm going to lock this in. Zalimpa has just gifted a sub to B3 mode. It looks like we do negotiate. B3, it's really good to have you here. Welcome to the stream. And there it is, a man of his word. B3 gifts 5 subs. It's going to be a great day today, folks. I'm so excited. I'm kind of locked in just now as I get myself organised for the day, but realistically, we should be grand. I think everything should be okay. I'm curious to see if Betamon's HP buffs will still pass over here, so let's go ahead and have a look at this. If I train him again, do we get the enhanced buff? 1, 2, 4. I can't tell if that was the enhancement or not. Regardless, that's pretty good. And then lastly, I'll push him in. He's just woken up from a sleep, so his tiredness has been reset, which is great. We're going to go and talk to Palmon in a minute. And we might even go and talk to Jijimon. And then after that, I'm not really sure what we could do. We could go wander around the map a little bit, I think. I want to train some MP, because our MP stack kind of sucks at the moment. We take full advantage. There's the food. Okay, so our food right now is at 23. Dandy man, thank you for the 100 bits. Appreciate you. I can hear the hype train starting in the background, and that gives me the fear. Let's see what the Big Berry does in action, guys. I'm going to go ahead and look at the fact that Betamon's weight is 23. Let's go ahead and give him the Big Berry that we've bought from Kawagamon and Kabuterimon. Again, if you guys are playing this game vanilla and watching this playthrough, I am a little bit sorry that some of this stuff might not be available to you. Like, if you guys are playing vanilla DW1, you won't have the ability to buy from Kabuterimon or Quagamon. Maybe if you are playing Vice, but maybe you haven't gotten to Beetle Land yet, because Beetle Land is quite awkward to get, guys. You need the rod, you need the fishing rod, which you can only get from past Gear Savannah. In order to get to Gear Savannah, you have to kind of go through Drill Tunnel and do some stuff there. And then you obviously have to catch Jijimon, and then you have to get through Beetle Land, which can be quite treacherous. It can be. There's a couple of Digimon you have to dodge there. So, if you haven't got these guys, or you don't have the Vice mod, I am sorry that I'm using items and stuff that you don't have, but that's just part of the Vice mod experience. That's why we're playing the mod. It's to have fun with some of this stuff. You see, Betamon's weight is already all the way up to 33, which is kind of incredible. And his food should now be filled as well. So, Big Betty doing wonders. I think we don't push it too much, but what we can do here is potentially feed him a super carrot, which I don't have. I never bought a super carrot. We'll buy one super carrot, why not? I don't know if it was this guy or if it was the other guy. Super carrot, 500. You can see that's causing a little visual bug to appear, which is kind of interesting. So super carrot is going to lower our weight +2. But it is going to give us enhanced brain training, offense training, and MP training. So let's go ahead and do some MP training. It's something we really need here. Stick the boy in the oven. Fantastic. 1115 is really good. We're going to need MP for a couple of reasons. One, we need it for just now, guys. We need it for Betamon right now. But we're also going to need it for his potential ultimates that he has the option to go into later. Ultimates typically have high MP and HP requirements, regardless of who you go for. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes you can have an ultimate that has no MP or HP requirements, but a lot of them do, so it's a double barrel plan here to try and do training for Betamon, but also training for the future as well and planning. Almon, thank you. 3 pieces of giant meat. Let's go into the cave here and see what we can do. We've locked in 2 requirements quite early on, guys. Oh, Dromojimon, you are back. What's up, dog? Dromojimon went away on a I think it was a 3-day trip for 1,000 bits, or was it 1 day? We get Kogalos. Oh, that was not an expensive journey, I don't think, was it? Was that a one? Okay, we're gonna have a look at that in a minute. How much money do I actually have? 6,670, but we also need to fund Betamon's growth. We're gonna say don't explain. I'm gonna send them off on a 1,000 day. It's only 1 day actually. We have enhanced digging for treasure with Dromojimon because of, again, the mod. So that's exciting. One of the changes we get to benefit from. We get Kogalos. Digivolve into Ninjamon. Oh baby. Okay. That's kind of spicy. Kind of spicy, guys. All right, not bad. What do you guys think about that? Well, we have a little Ninjamon. Let's go down south, guys. I'm going to go and talk to Centauromon. We're going to get rid of our tiredness a little bit. So, as I've got some cheese on my face, let's chat about a few things. Chat, please. Contain yourselves. Chat, I'm begging you. Okay, not the farting. Okay, guys. I didn't know there was still one going. I can't believe it was... How did you guys make the bear go upside down? Harry, stop it. You had like the big long hump. Cold Evoker, I thought you were going to your work.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Big love, everybody. Thank you for the support today. Madoki Betamon dropped the HP floppy. Wonderful. How am I going to edit this later? The YouTube people are going to be watching this thinking, what just happened? Guys, I can't even put in words. I'll just say this, folks. If you have been here recently in this stream or on the YouTube episodes, thank you for all the love, all the support. It is massive. I try and keep it streamlined for the eps, but it gets difficult sometimes. Before things happened, I was talking about, there's a feature in Digimon World 1. People who have reversed engineered Digimon World over the years have found something sneaky about this game, guys. The reason Andromon lasted for so long is because we actually didn't train him. And there's a thing that happens in this game. On the 4th hour of each day in Digimon World, increments of 4, hour 4, hour 8, hour 12, and so on and so forth until the day resets. If you train on the 4th hour, or a multiple of 4, your Digimon actually loses 2 hours of their life. So what that means is if you train on one of those hours, you're basically accelerating the death of your Digimon. So because we didn't train Andromon a lot, he actually lived for a long time because he fell less into these opportunities where he was losing 2 hours off of his life, as well as continuously dying normally, of course. So it's just something worth considering. I guess the reason I'm bringing this up is because Betamon's less likely to last as long as Andromon did, because we're going to plan on training on Betamon a lot more than we trained Andromon. Let's train him again. We're going to probably put him through his paces a little bit more until we get him up just a little bit more juice. He'll only be a rookie for a couple of days. I think we've finished day 1 and we're in day 2 now. In terms of getting the stats that we want, I'm pretty happy with how we're heading. And thanks to, again, Coagamon and whatnot, we should be in a good spot. So all we need to really monitor is his weight requirement, and pretty much that's it, I think, for the most part. Other stats should be fine as well. Let's go ahead and feed him something proper. How tired is he? 27. I am going to feed him another... We should take the other hot radishes out the bank. Let's go do that right now, actually, before I forget. Demon, you come with me. We could potentially give this guy some care mistakes, and in my opinion, the easiest way to get a care mistake is to not feed your Digimon. The only thing is that might upset his weight. Sometimes when you do care mistakes, your Digimon loses a ton of weight because he's, like, sad. And also, if I didn't feed this Digimon, I feel like you guys would lose your shit, so I'm not saying we're going to do that, but it is something I'm contemplating as a potential option here. Let's go ahead and take our super hot radishes from here. Where are they? Take both of these out. I've only got one. I actually thought I had more than that. We've also got our blue apple in the bank here as well. That's something worth considering. Boost discipline if we need to get our discipline up. Prickly pear, loses weight, orange banana. We're going to put the Koga laws inside the bank for now and hang on to the rest of this, I think. I'll probably rearrange the inventory of Betamon a little bit later before we go out exploring, but for the time being, we need to look after this guy a bit properly. We could also take him down to the shop, the restaurant, and do some Metamon stuff if we wanted, but I'm not sure if I need to do that. I think what we'll do is we'll give him the hot radish and pray that that's enough for him. There you go, little buddy. Another cool thing we mentioned, again, this was at the start of the stream, so apologies to the people who were here for this, but another thing that's cool about Digimon World that you might not know about, guys, is that your discipline. Let's talk about discipline really quickly. If your discipline is higher on your Digimon, typically there's two cool things that discipline governs. It's not really massive. You've obviously got all your evolutions, and sometimes discipline will affect who you can transform into. Certain Digimon have special requirements for high discipline. Some of them have requirements for low discipline. Some Digimon have discipline special evolutions that can prime sometimes. Very rare instances that we might get to see in this playthrough if we're really lucky. I'll say less for the time being, but discipline actually reduces, or at least gives you more time to get to the bathroom. And I didn't know that for a very long time about this game. It's actually quite an incredible feature. So, yeah, long story short, if your discipline is higher, you get longer to get to the bathroom. When your Digimon is first born, and they have, you know, a kind of mixture of happiness and discipline, they haven't really been trained yet, you'll probably have about 30 seconds to get to the bathroom when your Digimon tells you that they need to go. But when your discipline gets higher, you actually get more time. That's something I never knew. So there you go. Fun fact, if you max out your discipline, you get like an hour and 10... I think it's like a minute and 10 seconds to get to a bathroom, which is cool. And also, discipline can also govern your happiness. You might be wondering, Jack, why are you giving us all this information now? Like, why is this relevant right now? It's not really relevant for now, but because we're training, it's a cool couple of things to mention. I like trying to be as informative as possible with you guys so that you can take away something from this series. I'm going to do a bit of training here. Typically, we want to do defense, speed, and HP training when the hot radish is engaged, so doing strength training is not really that great right now. It's not really what I'd call optimal, but I'm going to go and rest them just now anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let's take him to the bathroom and we'll take him down to see Centaurimon here. If I put this guy to sleep and then wake up, there's every possibility he is going to immediately transform, but I don't think that's really scheduled yet. His weight is still too low, in my opinion, and I'm kind of concerned about that. He's only age 2, so realistically, I don't think he'll digivolve until he's like age 4 or 5, so we don't really have to think about that too much, but it is worth keeping on the horizon. Again, if it seems like I'm overtraining today as opposed to episode 1 and 2, guys, I'm just trying to show you the different flexibilities of how this game plays out. Sometimes you'll spend a lot of time in the gym, sometimes you don't have to. I guess the beauty of a game like Digimon World is you can kind of... You are somewhat restricted in this one as opposed to some of the other games, but you do have a little bit of leeway, which is cool. This guy's still quite tired, but I think he's going to go to sleep soon. If I give him a sirloin, it'll reduce his tiredness, which is cool. It means we can keep training, but I do think he's going to go to sleep, and I don't really want to waste a sirloin if I don't have to. Let's go ahead and give him the super carrot here and see if he accepts it. Maybe we can do some more training. He's not going to accept it. That's the first time he's rejected that. Okay, cool. Let's take him back up to the green gym here. If you feed him a steroid training piece of food, guys. Is he going to go to sleep here now that the day's passed? I don't know. Looks like he's got a little bit more time. I think Betamon's slightly nocturnal, which is why he's not sleeping yet. But it's worth keeping an eye on. If you feed this guy a super carrot, hot radish, anything that will enhance your training, and then give him yet another piece of food on top, it overwrites it. So I'm just letting you guys know that. Most of you will know, but some of you might not. Vice Mod does have the option, as we discussed, I think in the last episode, to turn that feature off, but let's go ahead and feed him the super carrot here. Looks like every time I talk to Quagmon, that little black box appears. That's definitely a bug. Is he really not happy with that? Okay, well now we're getting into scary territory. You're getting a Digimushroom, mate. Well, I just completely overripped my... I just spent He's taking the piss out of us, guys. I'll explain what happened just now. Let me do some MP training really quickly. What a little dog. Okay. Rascal Devil, so he is. 96 MP is good, and we get defense here. I'm probably going to train him again before he goes... Well, is it sleep time? Yeah, it's sleep time. Okay, day 22. We go on to day 23. He's going to be 3 years old when he wakes up. Again, I think it's still too early for a Digivolution. I think we've got to wait. But we will save our game here. And then after this, I think we'll just go with the flow and see what happens. We might do a little bit of foraging in the forest here. We might do a little bit of fighting, or we could keep training him. Fresh day, 0 tiredness. He's in a good spot. Weight is 26, so we're happy with that. HP, defense, everything's looking good right now for roughly what I want, guys. Again, I do have a loose template of what to do today, but it's open to change, and I'll try and be as flexible as I can. I feel like that's the best way to play this game, is to just go with the flow. I'm going to train this guy once more MP. I'm going to get that MP up as high as possible. Then we're going to go and collect some stuff for the day. Maybe even go and see what Drimojimon's brought us back already. See if he's got us anything useful. Our offense is low and our brains are still quite low as well. Okay, time to eat. Pippin, it's time to fly. Why don't we go ahead and do... 26 weight. I think we'll give him the sirloin here and just flex it, I think. Because again, that'll reduce tiredness. Sirloin does have that benefit, and you can see that in the mod here. Don't know what our tiredness was, but it's back down to 9%, see? Okay, let's do some... let's do 2 offense trainings. Which is going to give us, I think, strength and brains. And then I'm going to back out and we're going to go and get some food and chill. Oh no, that gives us offense and speed. Okay, cool. I'll do that once more, I think. Just if offense and speed is good. Okay, cool. Right, that is looking alright. I'm pretty happy with how Betamon's shaping up at the moment. Charles, how's it going, man? Nice to see you today. Chicken Tuesday stream is happening. Wait, what? Guys, lads, listen. There's something important come up in this playthrough, and I want you guys to really focus for it, okay? Because we're going to do some incredible things today. I mentioned that briefly earlier. I'm still 100% keen to execute that plan 100%, so you guys better be with me on this. We're going to need to focus. A super restore from Jijimon. Honestly, at this point, I would like to keep sending Jijimon out, but I have so little money. We're not going to spend cash on him just now. In fact, I think what we're going to do is probably go and try and make some money in the forest, or at least sell some items to make some cash. I'm also going to rest in at Centaurimon, although it is a bit early for that, admittedly. I might do it anyway. Imagine chat was a certain Digimon and Jack's attention would be considered food. How often would we be starved? Tim, that sounds like one of those essay questions you'd get in an exam. You know when you apply for a job somewhere, and it's like, if Malcolm has 2 bananas, 1 orange, and his sister has 1 dog, what is the colour of his mum's ass cheeks? It's like, you know, how would you know? I don't even know how to unpack a question like that. Listen, Tim, don't worry about that right now, okay? You guys are well fed, the Digimon's well fed, everything's well fed, okay? Would you stop? Hey Tom, how's it going? Black of Art Gaming, lovely to see you. Tom, you've never looked more wonderful than you do right now. I'm glad that you're here, Tom, because I need somebody to wrangle Dumpster under control. He's been very crazy today. You know what he's like. Tom, you're on dumpster duty. I know. Tom comes home from an 18-hour shift at the hospital and then has to babysit Dumpster. He's hard work, I tell you. We would be steamed. Listen. Chatmon. Okay, guys, you can't collectively call yourselves Chatmon, okay? That's, No, I can't. We can't go through with that, guys. That's not a thing. We're not doing that. No, 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 no. Chatmon, no, God, no. Right. Can I maybe sell some food to make a bit of money? I want a bit of flexibility here. I want a bit of cash. A bit of cash flow. This super recovery that we just got from Jijimon is cool. Full HP, it's a bit insane. We spend a lot of money on supplements, shall we say. Or steroids, depending on how you look at it. We need to make sure that we have enough stuff, though. I'm thinking we could sell some of our giant meat, because not an expression I would normally use, you know, selling your meat for money. It's probably frowned upon in a lot of corners of the digital world, but Unimon's keen for it, so that's good. Thanks, Unimon. Right, let's go do some fighting, folks. I'm pretty happy with how things are turning out. I'm 90% sure that Betamon will digivolve tomorrow. But that remains to be seen. We've got no other moves we need to learn. These guys probably won't give us that much cash, and we have autopilots for the return journey. I think Betamon's strong enough to maybe take on someone new. Don't think he's strong enough to fight the Frigimon in Panorama, but we could maybe fight Goblimon in here and see what he's like. This is a long way for it. Ooh. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh, that jerk, how rude. Wait, what's happening? Huh? Oh, dude, it's the going away guy, like, going away. He's gonna make the noise. I didn't know we'd have to pay to get through, says the market manager. Pay to get through? Drill tunnel? Hey, aren't you... Yeah, you, do something. How are the Digimon inside? I don't know, says the market manager. I hope they're alright. Okay, here I go. Wait, no, I don't want to go in there. I'm not ready. No. Can you give me more information, sir? Do something quick. Yeah, actually, we're busy. Market manager, goodbye. Good luck with that. I'll be back shortly. I have no idea what's going on in there. What is hard to maybe understand of what's going on in that interaction? I totally forgot about that, actually. Let's go in here, folks. We'll fight some of these guys. We're going to get stampeded here. Can I... How many Digimon is there here? 2 Goblimon. I don't really want to fight 2 Goblimon. Oh, a big berry. Huge. Okay. Can we fight Aurora? I see you. I see you, young scallywag. I'll give him a giant meat here. Can we fight 2 Aurorumon at once, chat? Yes or no? Let's try it. These guys might even... Oh, perfect. This Digimon might actually have a move that we can learn. Let's see how hard the Aurorumon of Native Forest are. That move there, I think we can pick up potentially. I'm not 100% on that. Oh dear. Oh dear, that's not good. 222 damage. Okay, I think we're fine. I feel like we're comfortable. I feel like this guy might be able to give us something or other. Okay, let me finish my train of thought because I'm rambling again. Can't get my words out today. I'm just so excited to be here. I'm so broken by you guys in the chat earlier. What I was trying to say was, when you go to Drill Tunnel, that interaction, what the game's trying to tell you is the sign that says Drill Tunnel, obviously it's in Japanese, and unless you speak Japanese, you might be a bit confused. I certainly was as a kid. Basically, the Drill Tunnel sign has been graffitied. There's, like, graffiti on the tunnel, and we've been told that someone's being, like, forcing a toll booth, basically, where you have to pay to go through. Now, we've been in Drill Tunnel a few times, and we've never seen anyone in there who has been, like, enforcing a payment to get past. But, yeah, it looks like that's actually a thing now, and it's something we're going to have to deal with later. Speaking of dealing with, why is this fight going so poorly? Aurorumon, can you stop it, please? We might get a chance to see Betamon's finisher here, though, which is kind of cool. I'd like to show you guys that if I can. Maybe he'll get out from under my feet and then we can use it. I've got a strong suspicion Aurorumon has a limit break as well. Betamon, can you move? Can you get off? I'm just going to use it. Please don't interrupt me. Please don't interrupt me. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, guys, perfect. Betamon limit break. Pretty awesome, right? How awesome is that? No, you don't often get to see that. Pretty cool animation. Electroshocker, apparently. I'm pretty sure that's Tentamon's move. He's definitely borrowed that from another little small creature that lives in the woods. Uh-oh. Tentamon, come on. Oh, we run the risk of being injured if we don't heal up here, by the way, so I'm going to use one more. Probably another one. Come on, Betamon, you got this. Finish it off. There we go, we trade those. Okay, cool. Aurorumon down. A long fight and lots of resources used. I'm not sure that was totally worth, but it was cool. We got a bunch of stats across the board, including offense, defense, MP, and also brains, taking us up to 70 brains. Cool. We don't unfortunately get any moves, and we don't get any items. That was quite a challenge. I don't know. Can we fight you? Not entirely sure how we would have handled 2 Aurorumon. I think that might have been a disaster. I'm kind of glad that other one ran away. Okay, nice. Bunch of stats picked up here, guys. I still think we should get our HP and our MP up slightly higher, so let's go back and train that in the city. We'll use the remainder of this day. How tired's Betamon? He's looking like he's okay. 29 weight, age 3. He's looking like he's in a good spot. I'm quite excited about this. When this guy digivolves, folks, there's something really crucial, and I'm starting to unravel a little bit of a plan we've got today. There's something I really want to try, and I've mentioned it a few times now, but there is a possible digivolution that Betamon can do, and I want to show you guys that. It's part of his lineage. Less so Betamon, more so who he turns into. And I want to show you guys that today. But we have to do something very specific. And that very specific thing is, we need to know exactly what time it is when Betamon digivolves. Okay? As in, when he turns into whoever he's going to turn into, we need to take an exact note of the time. And it's very important we get it right, okay? That's something I'm going to look at in detail. Can we do a bit of brain training? I'm kind of keen for that. I'll do one more bit of... I'll do HP one more time, because I think HP is king. And then I will also maybe do a bit of brain training if I can. Another fun fact about Digimon World that you guys might not know, and this is made easier to track via, you know, the Vice mod when we actually have a tiredness meter. Another fun fact about this game is that certain apparatus in the gym actually tired you out. They tire you out in different amounts, different quantities. So, funnily enough, training on the blackboard, this makes logical sense, but again, this is how much work has been put into this game. Training on the blackboard actually tires out your Digimon less than when you do more physical training, like running or pushing the boulder. How crazy is that? So if you're actually desperate to do something with your time, but you feel like your Digimon's a little bit too tired and you're not sure, training brains is actually something you can do, which is absolutely crazy to me. But there you have it. I'm going to give this guy a sirloin, I think. It's going to reduce his tiredness a little bit. Again, that has been tried and tested and reverse engineered for people to discover this over many years, guys. Many, many years it's taken them to figure this kind of stuff out. But it is a thing. Let's do some more brain training to take us into the evening. And then after that, I don't know what we're going to do. Get a little tiny bit more brains here. 9 points. And then we need a deuce. Perfect. I think this guy's going to go to sleep very shortly. Again, I'm just monitoring his weight, which is looking fine. He's going to drop a bit here. Do we want to do any more training? I think we can. I think we can do one more and then go to sleep. And then we'll see what happens. In fact, now's probably the time to save our game. Because I think when I go to sleep and we wake up, things are going to happen, guys. Betamon doesn't have a lot of time left before it's pop-a-dilly pop-pop. So we're going to just log in a save file today. We're going to say yes, and then no, and then yes. There we go. Dude, even there's a code to even save the game efficiently in this game. It's wild. Is Vice mod better than Mason? It's not one's better than the other, Dave, Captain Dave Choo Choo. It's just that they're different. They do different things. Realistically, you have to look at both mods. Read the descriptions of what each one does, and then pick whichever one you prefer. Mason has different tweaks, and Vice has different tweaks, but both of them are improvements on vanilla, in my opinion, so yeah, it's up to you guys, truly. Okay, bedtime for Betamon, I think. You can actually put a digital clock in Vice mod, and I'm starting to regret not doing it. I'm a bit of a dingus by not putting it in. We're going to train this guy once, and we're going to see if he digivolves. 29 weight, age 4. He might prime right now. Gotta train some defense on him, see if we can actually activate it, guys. Jack can play next order for the first time. What a lovely coincidence. Hell yeah, Drofig. Welcome, man. Okay, here we go. So, do we have a digivolution? Not yet. If I give this guy a big berry. Wait, chat, wait. And his weight goes to 39 now. I think we're in a good spot, are we? Did I mess that up? I think we're good. So now he's on track to digivolve. But it looks like he's still not ready yet, which is fine. I'd sacrifice a little bit of discipline and happiness by force feeding him there, but I thought he might actually prime it. Interesting. Okay. Let's go back to the gym, and we're going to try and push this guy a little bit, folks. See if we can get him a little bit more time. We don't really have to force it, per se, but I think it'd be beneficial to see what happens here. And then as soon as he pops, we need to log the time. Feed him a Digimushroom and see what happens. This is good for getting his happiness and his discipline up as well. Discipline's up at or at least his happiness is up at a good point. That's great. Let us do some defense training. Let's do some defense training. I think this will also give us brains, I think? We might be a little bit early here, but that's okay. Also, I was going to show you guys this earlier, but this is a really cool feature as well. When you get the clinic open, Colomon will appear here. I think there's other Digimon that appear here too, but then a Colomon will appear. Colomon says, rest as much as possible. That's the key to your Digimon's health. So you actually do get a bit of advice from Colomon. Let me tell you how the city will grow and prosper, he also says. When a rookie Digimon comes to the city, it's +1 point. When a champion comes to the city, it's +2 points. And if an ultimate Digimon comes to the city, it's +3 points. So what he's talking about here is your prosperity. However, there are 3 champion Digimon that are not very useful. I think what he means is they join the city, but they don't give you like a lot of prosperity or 0 prosperity. I think it's maybe 1 point. One of them is probably I think it might be the Filth Digimon. It might be Sukamon and 2 others that we haven't seen yet. We've already got Sukamon. When one of them comes, it's only +1 point. Yeah, there you go. So advancing the prosperity of the game is not that important for us right now, though, so we don't really have to spend too much time worried about that. Nice. And I think we can also get away with training some more MP. Sylvis, thank you so much for the follow. What's up now, homie? Hello, hello, hello. Got a save file after beating Rouge-like. Congrats, guys. I'm glad that you're having fun. Isn't the yellow dot the clock? It's not the minutes hand. No, the yellow dot... Okay, so I'll give you a brief overview on how this works, guys, because there might be a couple of people confused. I understand how the clock works, but sometimes visually eyeballing it is a bit sus. So what we'll do is we'll go over to the MP station and we'll train here. So when you look at the clock in Digimon World 1, it's a 24-hour clock, right? Basically, the top of the clock is 12 midnight and the bottom of the clock is 12 noon. And then if you imagine the right-hand side is 6 hours and the left-hand side is 6 hours, so like 6 PM, midnight, 6 AM, I'm back to front, but you guys know what I mean. My camera's inverted, so this gets a bit awkward. It shouldn't be that big of a problem, though. It's just knowing the exact hour is important for what we're trying to achieve today. Okay, as for weights, I think we do Digimushroom again. Munch on one of these, little beta bro. Nice. And it's Digivolution time. Okay, guys, it's very important we write this down, okay? Very important. It looks like we've just ticked into a specific hour, and we need to note it down exactly, okay? Check this out. Betamon, congratulations. Unless I've miscalculated and this is Numamon, but we have got a save file if all goes to pot. It's not. As intended, as hoped for. Shellman. Okay, guys. Yo! Huge! Okay, that was not expected. Oh, guys, hold on. I need to do a little celebration dance because you guys talked about this earlier. You guys blessed it with your good vibes. Chat, that is exceptionally good for us. So much to talk about. Let's speedrun this because I know you aren't that bothered about the full chats, right? But we need to discuss a few things. This is big. So when you level to Ultimate for the first time, and every time after pretty much, you get a Tamer level rank up. Now, because of the Tamer rank down, we basically nullified our gains with Andromon, which sucked. Now, Andromon... Bozo was still phenomenal. He achieved a lot and he got a lot of stuff done and we were able to farm a lot with him. But I was so sad to lose the Tamer rank. And that's why I was doing so many battles in the Colosseum on episode 2, right? When you play this game, there are certain opportunities when you digivolve to randomly get a Tamer up. But this right here that we've just seen is very rare. Sometimes when you go Agumon to Greymon, or if you go Gabumon to Garurumon, you can possibly get a Tamer level up. And also the chat mentioned today that sometimes they have seen Tamer levels go up when they raise like Agumon into Tyrannomon, for example. Looks like Betamon into Shellmon has actually paid off dividends for us here, and I did not expect that. I thought Shellmon would be cool because I never had this on my first playthrough, and it's also a Digimon that I don't think a lot of people technically shoot for, but he is really awesome. So yeah, Jijimon is very common, and, well, not super common, I guess, but... we might see those Digimon later on in the playthrough. There's something really special I want to try and do with Shellmon today, guys, because there's something specific that he can specifically do, but it's very awkward to achieve. So what we need to do now is, now that Shellmon has appeared, we need to pause the game and look at the clock. I want the best minds in the business to give me their best guesstimates as to what time they think that is on the clock. If we assume that the hand pointing directly up is midnight, and that the hand pointing directly down would be 12 noon, could that be like 2 PM maybe? 3 PM potentially? So here's what we need to do, guys. We need to now take this time, this moment in time, right? So Shellmon is 4 years, he's aged 4. What we need to do is we need to add on 200 hours. Bear with me. bear with me. We need to add 200 hours onto his age. So 200 hours is approximately 8 days and 7 or 8 hours. It's one of the two. It's either 8 days and 7 hours or 8 days and 8 hours. I don't know how the rounding works, but to be safe, we'll say 8 days and 7 hours. Very tricky. So if we add 8 days onto this, Shellmon is obviously going to be 12 years old. So I think our target should be, and if we were to add 8 hours onto 2 PM, we'll say, that should theoretically be 10 PM. Do we all agree? Now, what I can do is, just to give ourselves a bit of room here, a couple hours before and a couple hours after, just to make sure we hit it. This is very exciting. I've never done this before, but I'm very excited. We have to pay attention to Shellmon's active hours. You can see that he's awake between what looks like 7 in the morning and 10 at night. If, for example, this does not work, and we misjudge and we get the timing wrong, we do have a backup, and that is to go for an ultimate that we can naturally digivolve into. In order to do that, we will need 4,000 MP, which is a lot. We will need 500 offense, which is a lot, defense a lot, and speed a lot. In fact, actually, it is brains. Okay, our battles need to be sub-zero, but I don't think we have to worry about that, technically. We will probably do some battles, most likely, but that means we would have to hit the requirements. So remember when I said I thought we were going to spend a lot of time training this guy in the gym today, guys? This is what I'm talking about. We need to pass 8 days, first of all, and basically we need to aim for a specific evolution. And again, the requirements are 4,000 MP, 500 offense, 400 defense, and 400 brains. I think we can do it. In the meantime, we'll pass time and we'll try and get the 200 hour correct. If we don't, we can still digivolve. Light work, let's go. I think it's going to be fun, guys. I think it's going to be fun. So MP will train last, offense will train last. In the meantime, the first couple of days of this guy's life, we are going to train brains up and also defense and brains. Let's do some brain training, guys. Let's get to it. Actually, I need to move my notes over because now my game is off the side of the screen and it looks really weird. Okay. Put that there. Put this here. You guys ready? I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll save our game right now. We'll save our game right now. We can save closer to the time as well to make sure we get it right. I hope my calculations could be wrong, but I don't think they're going to be too far off. You have to get this oddly specific, guys. That's the problem with this. That's the problem with what we're trying to achieve today. It has to be on the nose. You get a 1 hour window, which in-game is a minute window. So yeah. Should be okay. And like I said, there might be a lot of trial and error to get to that stage, but we'll get there. Let's have a look at Shellmon's stats. We've obviously been in here for quite some time. He's currently got 1,700 HP, 1,300 MP, so he's gained about 200, 100 MP. Not a lot. Really, really pleased we got the Tamer level up. I did not mean to do that. Oops. Well, I've just knackered his discipline. That was a mistake. There is a chance this guy passes away before he gets to 12 years old, but I just find that highly unlikely. I think he should theoretically live until an appropriate age. If we overtrain him, that could be an issue though, so worth contemplating. We are now... have a look at my player chart. We're now a level 1 novice once again, guys, and we're not going to make the same mistakes as we did before. Have we gotten our meat from Tanamon? I think we've done this already. Palmon, excuse me. Already done that. I really want super carrots and hot radishes, but we don't have a lot of money, so... what we could do is, if we wanted to avoid losing extra life, we could just not train on the 4th hour of each day, but again, it's hard to judge what that is on the analog clock which we have. So I'm a bit nervous about how this is going to go down. I think we'll be alright. Worst case scenario, I can always give him the chain melon. We should be trying to keep this guy's weight under a certain threshold, guys. Ideally below 25. I'll start buying some food to maybe potentially get that under control. Best way to do it would be to buy a bunch of hawk radishes, but I don't know about... our weight's actually way above. Maybe we just keep it above then, maybe that's the easiest way to do it. Just keep his weight above 40 then, above 35 basically, and then bring it down if we need to. Okay, we're gonna have to keep an eye on that. I would say it's easier to keep the weight low than keep it high, but... because they can drop weight randomly, and then you might accidentally digivolve, which could be... colossal error in judgment. Shellmon, you're going to do a lot of work here. I think we can do amazing things with this guy, folks, but it's got to be a wild one. I don't know really what to expect. We've got 8 days to get him in prime condition. And I think that with a bit of luck, we should be okay. We'll be able to know when he goes to sleep based on... actually, I'm scared that he's going to need the bathroom here. Yeah, his weight's already dropping down. So So we'll know when he goes to sleep when exactly 10 PM is. Let's see if we can find it here. So I would say that's 10 PM. But maybe that's too early. Actually, it must be the next hour because... Yeah. Weight went back up to 39, am I imagining that? I guess it dropped down 1. Sirloin for now, keep his tiredness low. Are you still hungry? Okay, no. Is that 10 PM? So it's like 1 hour after, I guess. Must be the next part of the clock, guys. Back Ada, what's up, homie? He's not fully satisfied after eating a sirloin. The Shellmon, feeding the Shellmon and keeping his weight in check is something I never considered. What I could do, guys, is if we're worried about the weight and we think the weight's going to be a problem, I can actually lock in... a battle and just remove the weight problem. But it should be okay. Captain Dave, thanks for the follow, man. This guy's going to be a hungry boy. I think his weight's going to go up, not down, but we'll see. Are you still going, Shellmon? Brother! Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I never contemplated that this could be a serious issue. Hey, Kakwar, how's it going? I can get Wormmon and to turn it into Centaurimon. I'm good at it. You've been training a lot of brains to get Centaurimon, most likely. Oh, he does need to go to sleep. So is this considered 10 PM? That's 10 PM, guys. Right there. So what did our notes say? We needed to start digivolving him at... If he digivolved at 2 PM, we'll say. Maybe it was 3 PM. We'll say 2 just to give ourselves a bit of leeway in case we make a mistake. It's better to be early than late in this experiment. So let's just say it was 2 PM. I think it was 3, but let's say 2. He was 4 years old, 2 PM. 200 hours would be 8 days, and again, we'll say 7 hours, so we could be 2 hours, give or take here. We could be off a little bit. If we were to add 8 days and 7 hours on, that should take us from age 4 to age 12, 8 PM. He goes to sleep at 10, so we need to test this experiment 2 hours after, roughly about the red bar area, I think. I think we need to start testing on the 12th day. I think we need to start testing with the little dots about here, maybe. Probably here is, I think, the sweet spot, but it could be anywhere on this side of the map. Basically, when he's 12 years old, we're going to do a lot of praising and scolding. Are you guys with me? Let's see if we can learn some moves for Shellmon on the board here. I've not even looked at what moves he could potentially learn. He could have picked up a move there if we had been lucky. What has he got access to? A bunch of ice moves and obviously what looks like some earth moves as well. Lots of ice moves. So we pretty much want to go to like Friesland or potentially the Great Canyon to fight against some of these guys. There was a Vegemon we fought who kept doing that power-up move. That would be a really good move to get for Shellmon. He can probably learn that. You know, the one where they cover themselves in dirt and then buff stats. Luckily, he still has access to Water Blip, which is good. And Teardrop is his weakest move. Guess we just put all of these on for the time being. Okay, this guy needs fed. I'm just going to feed him a giant meat, I think. Try and keep him in check here. I think the food could be a problem. Oh no, he's good. Okay, nice. Okay, good. So brains needs to be 400. It's a lot of work, guys, but we can get there. We're also training MP at the same time, which ideally we need, so this is a double-edged sword. Ideally having hawk radishes would make this go a lot faster and give us a better chance, but again, this is technically what we're doing right now is like the backup plan, so... What else do we need? We need defense. A bit of defense training. I think defense training gives us brains anyway, does it not? Our defense is currently our highest stat, which is good. I want to kind of hybrid this a little bit. How are we doing here? Oh, buddy, old pal, you're fine just now. You're not going to shit on the floor, are you? That would be a colossal error on my behalf. Okay. Food time and maybe even bathroom time? No? I'm always nervous I get round to the clinic and then I put him, you know, down to get some sleep and then he takes a shit on the floor. Wouldn't be the end of the world, but it'd be really awkward for Centaurimon living in a clinic with a massive deuce just sitting there smouldering. Okay, now we're starting to run into food problems with young Shellmon here. We don't really want to go above board. Oh my god, we're going to have some serious problems, I can tell already. We're definitely going to need to make some money, but how we're going to make the money, I don't know, because he's eating all of our supplies. Shit. I think I've now just overfed him. I can see us having some great difficulty with this guy, chat. I've already spoke to Palmon today, I'm 90% sure, but I'll check anyway. Oh no, we haven't. Okay, well that was successful. Let's go put him to sleep a little bit. So I would assume this is 12 and that's 1. So that should give us a good indication of, like, roughly what we're aiming for. Captain Dave Choo Choo, thank you for the 5 gifted! Appreciate everybody being here today, folks. Love yous lots. Stupendous, folks. Stupendous. When I'm playing this game, right, whether it's a casual playthrough with you guys just now, whether it's me playing by myself in my pajamas, no stream, whether it's the Christmas episodes and we're playing on Christmas Eve, I really like taking my time and making progress, not sandbagging, but making enough progress to see a bit of advancement, see the city change. Also not like speedrun. I felt like we did a lot of really good work with AMPHIBIAN. AMPHIBIAN was very OP. Bozo did some incredible things. He ventured to almost every region of the map. There's only a few he didn't actually get to see. He showcased a lot of what this game has to offer very early. And I'm very conscious of that. Very conscious of that indeed. So I think we're going to do a bit of grinding with this guy. It's going to be a hardcore episode where we just grind. And see if we can pull off this experiment. If we can pull this off today, guys, there's pretty much nothing we can't do. The ceiling is the sky. That's not how that expression goes. The sky is the limit, you know what I mean. Do I want to spend any money? I don't really have much. 9,000. I think we should start implementing hawk radishes into our training, guys, because I'm worried that this might not work out exactly as I planned. I'm more concerned about the fact that we are training this guy a lot, and therefore his life is going to be jeopardized quite a lot. I'm also scared about spending too much money because I might need to buy food for this guy based on how his training has been going so far. Put him on the punch bag again. His MP is going to be quite scary, but we have a couple of chips to use to our advantage, so I'm hoping that'll maybe help things out. Right, Shellman, are you going to do me dirty here, man? Hawk radishes put your weight up, don't they? Oh, fuck. We need to lose a lot of weight, so the super carrots are going to have to come out in full force at some point. But we're going to do a lot of super carrot training with MP later anyway, so I guess this is fine. Ideally, I would be using mushrooms and then hawk radishes. I wonder if he'll accept this first try. Please don't. Okay, we're good. So how many hawk radishes does it take to keep you satisfied, good sir? I don't want to overfeed it. These put the weight up +3, guys. This is the opposite of what we want to do right now. I guess it keeps under control. Okay, perfect. So 1 giant meat, 1 hawk radish seems to be doing the business. I think hawk radishes also give you some energy back as well. Vincent Brain's going up. Deuce time, deuce o'clock. Okay, cool. I'll keep an eye on his tiredness, but we have already rested with Centauramon. There's going to be a lot of back and forward today, guys, so you better buckle up. There's going to be episodes in this playthrough where we are out and around the map, basically spending no time in the gym. And then there's going to be parts of this playthrough where we are just non-stop in the gym 24/7. And I'll try and straddle those two playstyles as cleanly as I can. Ideally, as time goes on, as you build up your net worth, as you recruit more Digimon, and as you raise your tamer skill as well, grinding and hitting ultimate will become easier and easier, but for the time being, we are still in the early phases, and we're quite locked in here. Please don't need food, I'm begging you. I want to try and get back to the gym to train again with the hawk radish enabled here. We can always sell some stuff. We can pawn off some items that we have, guys, to make money if we really need to. If we need to buy some more supplements, because that is the problem here. I would normally go out and make money in the wilderness training with Jijimon. I would normally take him outside and go fight some battles right now, but battles are not an option for this guy at the moment, or at least it's part of an issue that we can't really work with at this stage in time. It's kind of hard to explain, but okay, speed needs to also... In fact, speed is not a requirement for this guy. So speed does not even need to come into the equation. It's purely defense training we need to do right now. And I need to get this defense and the brain stat up to 400 both. Let's see, we're getting there kind of close. What I normally do is when I am playing this game is I'll kind of spread the training out. David! It's going to be a good day. It's already a good day. This is crazy. I'm delighted, folks. Thank you so much. Shelmon, let's focus on you. Give some love to Dave, guys. Gonna feed him this. I'm gonna try and do a hawk radish again. This guy is gonna be a bloated boy. He is gonna be a big boy. Please? Oh, I had a fear that was going to happen. His weight is now at 52. That's alarming. Again, the weight shouldn't really be too much of an issue here. It's almost like a second... brother, are you kidding me? Brother, I've just fed you £1,000 worth. This is an expensive... Please. Thank the heavens above. Okay, like I said, guys, you can never truly prepare properly in this game. There's just... Sometimes Digimon World decides it wants to bend you over, and you're kind of at the mercy of it. Okay. Sleepy time at long last. I think we can put this guy to sleep. We're heading down a dark path here where his weight is reaching alarming levels. But I think that's okay. You can save our game here, maybe balance it out with some super carrot training as well here as we flip things around. What I typically do, guys, is I'll get... Let's say... Use a premium strategy for you guys. See when you're pushing for ultimate, guys, and the ultimates that you're going for, you don't even... Some of you guys won't even know what I'm pushing for right now, right? These are probably just lost in me babbling on about what I'm going to do. Just stick with me and try and stay focused for the time being. Some of you guys will know that when you're pushing some of the big requirements for some ultimates, right? Some of the crazier and more powerful ultimates, it's quite hard to hit the requirements. Now, as we've discussed in episode 1 and 2, you don't have to do it through sheer training volume, guys. There's other ways, typically, that you can get your digivolutions successfully. You can do it through battles, discipline, happiness, weight. You can do it through lots of ways. And sometimes you don't even have to touch the stats. When we got Andromon, we were nowhere close to getting the stats required, but we still digivolved. This time around, I'm trying to show you guys the training way of doing things, right? The only thing is... honestly, I've lost my train of thought. I can't remember what I was going to say. Something to do with... it'll come back to me. God, I'm losing my mind. Let's do another defense training. Let me see if I can think about this. Basically, yeah, I remember. When you are training, let's say that you have a requirement of like 500 offense or 4000 MP as we need to get for this Digimon. You might be looking at the clock thinking, Jack, are we going to make that in time? Honestly, I don't know. But what you can do, give yourself the best chance. If your defense requirement is like, or let's say your offense requirement is 500, you can kind of shoot for like the 400 mark when you're training with your Digimon, and then start doing other things, like train other things, because other elements of the training apparatus will give you stats that you need. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take his defense to 300, and then I'm going to start training other elements of his character, like his brains and his offense. And then finally we'll do his MP last. That's my plan anyway. In fact, we can use this to our advantage right now. Let's go buy some super carrots, and we'll start the offense grind. Oh, I was going to get his defense up a little bit more, but we'll do it this way, seeing as he's hungry right now. We're going to buy 5 super carrots for 2500. Again, you won't have access to super carrots if you don't have the Vice mod, so again, apologies for that, guys. But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to try and feed him 1 super carrot, and I'm going to see if he accepts that. Now, based on what he just did a minute ago, it's probably not going to work, but yesterday, first thing in the morning... Oh god, maybe I'm... Now we're at a crossroads, because it's like, well, if I give him the giant meat and that fills him up, we're sad. It does fill him up, fuck. Okay, but that's now overwritten our super carrot, so I'm going to have to now feed him a super carrot. This is a bit messy, apologies. I was just experimenting, I was trying something different there. Okay, so he's not going to be happy about being fed an extra bit of food here, but his weight is colossal, actually. It's getting a bit out of control. I'm really, really nervous about that, but it should be okay. I think we'll be fine. Super carrots are going to be fed to him thick and thin now to get that weight back down the way. Again, we need to keep his weight close to the 35 mark as we can. We're overshooting by a mile here. Let's do some offense training. We don't need to do too much offense because we have 5 offense chips in the bank that I can rely on if we need to use them, just to gain some extra, you know, stats if we need to. But we do need to push up his offense quite a lot, so let's go ahead and do that now. Like I said, when you train offense, you're also getting points in speed. Again, speed is irrelevant for this guy. He doesn't really care. And we're only getting 10 points, is that right? Should the super carrot not be... Yeah, super carrot should be giving us extra offense points, but we don't seem to be getting that much, which I find quite worrying. Okay, it's fine. Again, we could go to Gear Savannah and train his offense if we wanted to. It wouldn't be a bad thing. The only thing is, when you go that far away, folks, it becomes difficult because you have to come home back to the city to rest, unless you've got something that you can feed him that will reduce his tiredness and give you like maximum value. The best way to do it is to turn up at your Savannah, go to the trash mountain and start training first thing in the morning as soon as he wakes up, when he's fresh from his when his sleep has recovered his tiredness. You train like 5 hours, you feed him a couple of sirloin, it knocks the tiredness down, you get like 7 training sessions out the row. That's probably what we're gonna have to do for this guy. But we'll take it from there when we get to it. Let's just focus for the time being. We've got days to pull this together, so it should be okay. But yeah. 45 tiredness. I'm going to go ahead and feed him some sirloins here. Or, in fact, not sirloin, the opposite. We're going to do super carrots. 45 tiredness. Let's see if the super carrot actually affects his tiredness. I don't know if it has any effect. No, it doesn't. I'm pretty sure the hawk radish does, though. Interestingly enough, the hawk radish puts your weight up 3. The super carrot only puts your weight down 2, so we are at a losing battle if we're not careful with this. Just trying to get his weight back under control here. He took too much food earlier. Now we're kind of paying the iron price. He's still hungry. This is a very expensive waste of money, and I feel kind of bad about it, but it's okay. We're gonna keep locking this in, guys. Another 5 of these. I need to be a bit more careful with this, but we're kind of dealing with this on the fly. I'm trying not to save state or anything, so we're just gonna roll with it, guys. If it works, it works, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. So his tiredness is quite high. We gotta be kind of careful here. Train him one more time in physical offense, and then we'll take him to Santanamon. We could buy a pickle, yeah. Pickles are kind of OP. Bit nervous about that at the moment. I'm gonna walk in here on the hour, and I'm gonna see if he needs to go to the bathroom. He doesn't. Interesting. If I get all the way down to Santanamon and he tells me he needs to go for a shit, which I'm pretty sure he's planning right now, I'm gonna be livid, guys. I'm gonna be livid. I don't think... Oh, yeah. Typical. I'm not even in a position to, like, porta-potty this guy. I'm not even in a position to porta-potty this guy because, I need the items. I need all the resources we have right now. Standard. Standard. It goes without saying, guys, but you don't want to let Shellmon take a deuce in File City. That's going to be a Godzilla dump. You don't want that. You're going to smell that from the tropical jungle when you're heading away from the town. It's going to be that big. Don't let that happen. Okay, rest time. Yeah, as I was saying, there's a specific upgrade that you get to the meat fields that will make training easier later, guys, because the item that you gain... we've actually got a few of them right now. It is the sirloin, of course. Spoilers, but that is something that you're going to be able to farm. It doesn't say in the description. It says, make Digimon very full. The sirloin's actually got a little hidden bonus. And what the hidden bonus is that when the Digimon eats the sirloin, they also lose a little bit of tiredness. They lose a little bit of fatigue. We don't have a lot of sirloin right now. And actually, at the same time, we're trying to, like, get Shellmon's weight down as well. We have actually eaten the super carrot, though, so I think there's an opportunity for us to do some more training here. See if we still get 10 points from this. I think his super carrot is still in effect. Although he's probably going to need fed right now, and I'm going to be mad about it. You son of a bitch. Okay, weight 40, so his weight's back to being in a suitable position, a bit more controlled. Let's go ahead and give him the food here. We'll give him that. And then I'm going to give him another super carrot, and we're going to pray that we can do this in like 1 or 2 goes. Shellmon, be good to me, yeah? I believe in you, sir. You son of a bitch! Shellmon, listen. I'm going to feed you a super carrot, and it better be enough. Because if it's not, I'm going to be mad. Please. Shellmon! Brother! Do I look like I've got carrots pissing out the wazoo? Mate, don't you even think about it, you son of an ugly I should have done 2 giant meats. I admit it. I should have done 2 giant meats. I'm sad about it. What? Don't even celebrate, you fat shit! Okay, it's fine. I'm over it. It's fine. It's fine. Magnadra, you dirty, dirty man. Holding me ransom right now. Dirty, dirty behaviour. Okay, 1 more training session. Takes us to 200 offense, guys. It makes us somewhat capable if we were to go out into the world and do some training elsewhere. Fatigue is looking like it's a bit treacherous. 61's a bit scary. What we can do to balance that is a bit of brain training. Because it takes less fatigue, so we have to be really careful here. He should be going to sleep shortly. I think he'll also need to go to the bathroom shortly as well. 200 brains is good. Are you okay? I think I'm actually going to sirloin him once, because I need the fatigue to go down. That might even be enough if we're really lucky. Okay, is that good? No, brother. Why do you hate me? You obese. I mean, please, 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 please. Okay, thank the Lord. Right, 1 of these. And then bedtime. Yep. Okay, guys, I think it's working. Age 6. Our target is age 12. We're halfway there. For experimental operation ship to the cosmos. We save these. I never thought it was going to be this much work. What was the last thing we ate, guys? Was it the super carrot? We do need to get our brains up substantially.
Have you ever had a dream that you had?
Defense training. Hawk Radish Premium. We need 400 defense. We're at 300 now. Boom. Locked in. Why are we getting 13 defense and only 10 offense, though?
So you killed
KK, no. KK, stop it.
Is episode 2 out yet?
No.
It bigger or I'll give you my large meat like I gave your mum a happy mushroom.
Do a bit of bag training here. The only thing about the offense training is that we only get... Yeah, we get 8 points without the thing. I don't really know if I want to do that right now if we don't have access to those items. I think I'm going to have to go and make some money somehow. We may have to go and forage some shit. Shellmon, come with me. In fact, is it time? What time is it? Tiredness. We can train here a little bit longer. I think brain training is fine to continuously do because we need 400 of those. And we can also learn moves if we prop past the 50 mark. So let me do a couple of training sessions here. 10. And dump a clock. Please don't drop that in front of me, I'm begging you. What else can I take from here that I'm going to need? What can we sell? The moldy meat, the black trout. Boosts all abilities. Right, we're going to take a black trout with us. The chainmailing I'm not going to sell. Kogalos is tempting to sell, but I think we keep it for the time being. The blue flute. Actually, do you know what? This is disgusting. I'm actually going to sell the Kogalos. I know you guys are going to be mad about that. We can never sell the rain plant. I'll sell one happy mushroom. Come. Come, my lady. Come, my lady. Shellmon, come with me. We're going to visit the doctor horse first. Can you stop talking about Makoto Shishio, Aaron, please? Or he'll come up in his boat with his cannons and set fire to your city, okay? It's not even... That's not even... Makoto is not spelt like Makoto Shishio. It's not even the same. Would you... Aaron, would you have a bit of respect for the other viewers on YouTube? Stop scaring them away. Right, okay. Weight 35 is looking really healthy right about now. We've got lots of stuff to spend. I'm thinking we do one sirloin... one giant meat, probably. Please just accept that and be happy. That was do you know what, Shellmon, it was a lot to ask. I'm sorry, it was a lot to ask. Okay. It was a lot, yeah, do you know what, my bad. One giant meat for the road? Potentially. We good? You son of a... Right, hold on. It's fine, this is actually, it works in our favour. We need to do this really fast. Luckily when we go into the pause menu, we don't actually pass time, so that's good. Protection, I'm gonna have to sell you. I'm really sorry. What you're about to see is a desperate mother trying to feed their desperate child. Sell that. I shouldn't have sold those, but whatever. Restore 4. I'm going to sell one of these. I'm pawning off the entire heirlooms of all of the family here. That is going in the bin. Sorry. That was actually good profit, because we made Jijimon go find that for 1,000 and he brought us it back. Various sucks. Okay, super HP. Sorry. I was kind of keeping that for a rainy day, but... Black Trout, goodbye. And I know this is going to break some hearts, guys, but the Kogalos has to go. I'm so sorry for that. We're selling everything. We're not holding back. The Happy Mushroom, goodbye. Okay, thank you, Unimon. Goodbye, Unimon. Shellmon, come with me, you mess. Reached YouTube, comments ignores us. Hashtag forgotten chat. No, I see all your messages, chat. I just only have 2 eyeballs and I can't separate them, okay? I'm trying my best here. I'm trying to make sure that Shellmon doesn't implode, while we also... successfully launch Operation Rocket to the Cosmos, okay? Don't distract me. This is an important... I'm full hands on deck, guys. Every brain cell is firing on full capacity right now, okay? I need 5 of these. Koagamon, please, could you give me, like, some sort of makes rate deal? Being able to buy from this guy instead of being able to, like, slow roll with the other homie is much better. You'll see the other homie later, but for the time being, just trust me on that. Right. Offense needs to go up a little bit more, which means we need to do... Super Carrots, KK, come on then, £4.
Fair enough. Love you. Love this game. You looking like a tasty Scooby snack. Love you, kisses.
Kisses.
Car insurance. We'll go back to lurking. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Brian. Wishing you the bestest of RNG and a shout out to our Lord and Savior Machine Draymon.
Had to throw that rage bait in at the end there, KK, you dirty man. Right, supercar enabled. It has to be HP, defense, or speed. Defense is kind of what we need. HP is not a thing. In fact, it's only defense. Did I do a carrot or a hawk radish chat? I can't remember. Defense. Come over here. Need to get this to like 50. Did I do a super carrot or a... I actually don't know what I did, guys. I guess it would... It'll be counted in here, right? I did do a super carrot. So we actually need to do MP offense and brains. I'm trolling. Chat, I'm trolling, I'm sorry. Mega troll, mega troll, mega troll, stop. Offense, we need to get offense to 300. Then we can do some chips. Chips only give you plus 50. But we need to train other things as well, so we'll probably pick up some excess points along the way. Can we pull this out of our ass? I think we can. I think we can do it. Dr. Machine Draymon. Yep. Okay, 10 points is good. Food o'clock. My man. One giant meat for the road, eh? Okay, cool. Are we good here? Right. You're not going to cripple me, are you? One giant meat, one super carrot, please. Oh, I can't afford this. One super carrot, one time, please. You stinking, sniveling rat. One giant meat for the road. I'm so sad inside. I don't want to talk about it. 37 tiredness. Yeah, probably we need to do more offense. Guys, the offense isn't enough. Super carrot. I'm shoving it in. I'm throwing it in, raw dog. Don't ask questions. Don't pass go. Don't stop. Right, anyways, here we go. Focused, guys, focused. He's not 12 years old yet. This is the backup plan. Everything we're doing is the backup plan. If this guy dies early, I'm going to be so mortified. We could always chain melon. I think when we get to the age of, like, 11, we save our game and we don't look back. What do you guys think? Do you need a deuce? No. Again. Hit the bag, sir. 266. I think you can do one more, but you probably... Is this dump time? He needs fed. Giant meat 1. I guarantee I give him 2 giant meats here, he's going to be satisfied. You better not do me like that. Brother, you better not do me like that. I swear he's playing mind games with me. I swear. How is it that I give him 1 giant meat, 1 carrot, it's not enough? I give him 2 meats, it's enough. Shelmon, you despicable son of a gun. We got... Starting tomorrow, he's 8 years old. We have 4 days until launch. God, it's going to be tight. It's going to be tight, but we're getting there. Slowly but surely. We're definitely going to need to do our MP training. We're going to need to do our MP training in Trash Mountain to catch up on that, because we're suffering massively here, but I think it's okay. Okay, I have to super carrot him, guys. I'm really sorry. It sucks, but keeping his discipline this high is fine. As long as his discipline's above 80, we don't lose the extra hours by overtraining, which is good. Okay, 276. Sleepy time. Weight 39, no battles. We can't let that weight go below 39, guys, or we run the risk of digivolving, and we're not trying to digivolve just yet. We are going to digivolve, but not yet. We'll lock in a save file here. I think this is fine. Wolf, I'm almost entirely sure that for a slide you're attempting, you aren't required to meet the standard digivolution requirements, so don't stress. No, I'm not trying to... Okay, D-pad, let me explain. I'm not trying to hit the requirements for what I'm trying to do with the experiment. I'm trying to hit the requirements just in case the experiment fails and we mistime it. Does that make sense? The training is the backup plan, guys. The real meat and potatoes is waiting for 12 days. It's just that we can't sit around doing nothing because we're not allowed to do battles. So in the meantime, I'm training. Does that make sense? There's a plan, I promise. I know I look like a dingus, but there is a plan. Trust. Okay, I think we can train offense again and we should still have super carrot effect, I think. Okay. Cool. Very cool. Dump a clock is fine. I guess we just rock and roll with that. He also needs fed here. Did anyone tell him carrot makes him lose weight? Yeah, we know. All good, Kelbro. Thank you. Carrot is down 2. Weight is up 3. We know, we know, we know, we know. It's all good, chat. We're going to go back up now. Gonna go giant meat here. weight's going to be going up big time. Oh, he accepted that one. Okay, so now technically he's in Digivolution parameters, which is a bit scary. I think we give him his hot radish. Yeah, that's what we'll do here, just to keep this weight up. He's only 18 tiredness. I'm actually going to feed him a hot radish here to get his weight up. And then we're going to go train again for a couple more periods here. He doesn't like when you do that, but it's okay. Again, our weight is now above 36. Okay, so that keeps us in the safe area. So with the hot radish, we want defense, HP, and speed. Speed and HP are not required for this Digimon, so realistically, defense is the only thing we can do with the hot radish engaged, which is not ideal. But we'll make use of it. I'm going to get his defense to like 50, but I'm not going to go past 50 because he's going to get points from doing other training methods. I don't know what else gives him defense. It might be brain training, but something I'll give him too. So we don't want to overstress that. Lukaru, thank you for gifting us up to JC Leo. JC, what's up, man? This is normally where I walk all the way down to the clinic and he needs a shit once I get there. Jijimon, if you could just not screw me like you've done every single time now, that would be ideal. I'm gonna go and get the meat from Tanamon first. I keep saying Tanamon, but I mean Palmon. Sorry. Sorry. Palmon, I did mean to misname you every single time I've spoke to you. Jijimon, I swear, if I take you to this clinic and you need an emergency deuce, I'm gonna be livid. I think he's okay. Thank you, Blue Crew. Hell yeah, Blue, thanks for the gift. You guys have been incredible today, guys. Thank you for all the donations earlier as well. Big shout outs to KK for dropping multiple donations in a row. And also some of the newer viewers for coming in today and gifting a mountain of subs. You guys have been absolutely incredible today, folks. This is exactly the Friday I wanted, but it's not always the Friday we get. Big ups to everybody for contributing and being a part of this series, part of this playthrough. Okay, this is good. So, giant meats, we go here. Please tell me I can feed you more now. I need to feed him more now. Giant meat again. Gonna take his weight right up. I forgot to sell the orange banana. How did I forget to sell the orange banana? Guys, not the crossword spam. GC Leo, you were not gifted a sub by the Twitch chat to do the crossword spam, okay? Listen, Blue Crew is a kind, honourable gentleman, and he has gifted you a sub, and he would never betray me. So, could you follow his lead and... Oh my god, Blue Crew is doing the crossword spam. Okay, ignore me. Standard. Absolutely standard. I'm gonna sell this orange banana for all the good it's gonna do. Jijimon, are you good? Your tiredness is at 25%. You're looking pretty good. Age 8. Weight 4. 40. We need to do super carrots. I'm gonna do one super carrot. We're gonna go train. It sucks, but we have to get this offense number up. Again, we don't have to do things this way, but I'm choosing to do things this way just to show you that it's possible. He says boldly. Honestly, chat, I don't know if we can pull this off today, but we've got a couple of plans. It should be okay. We have to have faith. We have to trust. We have to trust Magnadra here that he's going to behave himself and that everything's going to work out. Super carrot, go. Defense speed. No, offense and brains, actually. Where's the offense stat at right now? 286. It's still a bit low. Need to get that up a little bit more. We've lowered his weight now. He might need fed again. I'm going to push his offense up one more time here. Okay. We pause on the offense now, guys. We don't need to do any more offense training because technically our chips can get us there. Super Carrot is still enabled, so it might be time to just throw a quick bit of MP training in here, even though I want to do my MP training elsewhere later. I'm also going to need money for travelling on Jijimon, and we have limited money. I'm just contemplating how much cash I can burn and how much I can't burn. If we go to Trash Mountain for MP training, we'll get way more gains than we get here in the village. However, it will cost us a lot of money to get there if we were to fly there via Jijimon. Plus any recoveries we need to survive the fights on the way into the Trash Mountain. Quite deadly, quite scary. We're still quite far off the mark in a lot of these regards, but it's okay. I think with the super carrot enabled, we do brain training here. And then we're going to need to feed him. Curious about this, guys. Hey, Coco, what's up, man? Nice to see you. 12 points. Can I go again? No, of course not. We could choose to not feed him, but I don't know if that's a good idea. Giant meat, brother. There you go, mate. Oh, he's accepting that. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. You know what, guys? See if Operation Rocket Ship to the Cosmos is a success. You guys probably some of you guys will still not know what we're doing, what we're planning on doing with that. I'm gonna need a lot more money, and I have no idea how I'm gonna get it. This guy is a hungry boy. Okay, that's probably all I can afford. Try to keep money for potentially traveling later. 6,170. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Right, Shellman, get your ass over here, brother. Are you fucking kidding me right now? My man's nuts are so big, we have to go the long way. I wonder if that could have actually glitched out. Like, see if I'd started the training there on the board, would that have just completely caused the game to glitch? Right, super carrot. Let's do some brain training, brother. Let's do it. Range needs to be 400, we're quite far away. But I have faith. If the rocket ship lands on the moon, and we succeed, guys, with what we're trying to do, all this training will be a waste of time, and all this training, all this money we're spending on training items will be theoretically wasted, but I think it's an expensive insurance. I think we should still do it. I don't think it's the wrong play. And I might be trying to convince myself about that, but still. Honestly, we're doing alright here. We're doing alright. I want to keep that discipline above 80%, and right now I'm not convinced it's above 80%. We could sell some chips, but I want to use the chips rather than train, to be honest. It's a mammoth shite. Okay, 34, weight is down again. We're getting into this dangerous territory with the super carrots. In fact, I might even give him a sirloin here if he can take it. Yeah, I'm gonna give him a sirloin here, guys. Just to get the weight up, get the tiredness down. Should maybe keep a sirloin for removing fatigue if we do go to Trash Mountain for some training. Really cutting this fine. We don't have a certain item that makes training easier later on as well. Although at 8 years old, we might be okay. Only time will tell. Get back, change targets, new orders. Okay, sweet. I think this is the last time we can theoretically save our game and be happy about it, because we're starting to get into dangerous territory. I'll maybe save once more on tomorrow, and then we should be okay, but... Save and go. The prophesized day has not arrived yet, chat. It's not arrived. 45, weight is good, tiredness is good, let's keep going. I think I train him again until he needs a shit. And we don't move until he needs a deuce. You see his tiredness is going up a lot slower because we're doing brain training, as opposed to anything else. Ice Needle mastered, nice! I was hoping this would happen, so in a weird twist of events we actually get a bonus along the way, guys, which is great. And he needs fed. Okay, cool. So, let's do this as carefully as we can. Got one sirloin, I'm kinda keen to hang on to that. Come with me, Shellmon. We're gonna go and talk to Palamon. We're gonna get some free meat. Dude, it would be so clean if she gave me 5 pieces of meat today. I know it's a tall order and unlikely, but I'd really love that. Give me 5, mate. Oh, bruh. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the weight up again. Hopefully he takes one of these. One would be great. Might give us opportunities to work. Where are we at? What do we need to do? I think I can give him a super carrot here. I'm just scared that because we have 4 of these, he's not going to take one and be happy, is he? Please? No. Fuck you. I thought that was a gamble and a half, but we really need to make the super carrots get total max efficiency when we're training, guys, but I don't really want to waste any here. I am going to have to feed him, but I don't really have much else. I could feed him one more giant meat, but it's getting a bit dicey. Does the prickly pear do? It lowers weight. What's the chances you take another one of these off me, mate, and you're happy? I know. Don't screw me, please. Oh, thank you. Good. That was a win. That could have been a huge mistake. Our money flow is still okay, but I need to hang on to a little bit more cash, guys. Rest here with Centaurimon. We go back up. Ideally, I'd like to do a bit more offense training as well, so I don't have to give him all the chips. I think if you give him too many chips, he actually... I think there's a chance you can lose Tamer XP if you fire too many chips in him, but I don't know if that's... You can lose Tamer level. I don't know if that's only special chips, though. I really don't know. Let's just focus on what we need first of all, which in this case is brains. We'll get the brains up to... close to a bit more brain training here. Hey Barker, what's happening, man? Nice to see you. Don't say fuck at MK Dave Barker. You're not allowed to say that. That's not funny. Especially after a long amount of support. Okay, hold. Right, food time. This is where things get a bit dicey. Don't screw me. One? I don't know if I can risk it, guys. I think we just have to do the giant meat and then chill. There's no way he's going to take one super carrot and chill, and I need the super carrots. I think I have to feed him this and pray. Then we lose access to our training. Oh no, that's perfect. So he takes 2 giant and 1 super carrot and we've cracked it, right? That actually works out. Please tell me that's good enough. Oh, nice. Okay, that actually worked out really well. So... offense needs to go up a chunk more. Defense needs to be locked in at 400, and then it's a huge amount of MP that we require. But we got time. It's not launch day yet. We got a couple of hawk radishes so we can get our defense up later. Let's do a little bit more offense training. I don't really have to do this right now because we have enough chips to get us to 500, but I'd rather not use all of my chips in one go on one Digimon. That would be pretty uncool. Jesse, hello, welcome to the stream. You used to talk to this chat. Chat, I swear to God, I will roundhouse kick you. Be good. Be good for 2 minutes! Damien's over on YouTube. Hey Damien, how's it going, man? Dropping in the YouTube chat before sleep. Say Jax, I'd like to say that Jax smells and he starves Digimon. Much love, D-pad. Damien, I love you, man. Thanks for being there on YouTube today. Guys, if you're watching on YouTube, you can like the live stream and help us grow if you'd like to. If you're on Twitch and you're new, you can drop me a follow if you'd like to. Okay. How much more have we got in us? He's gonna need fed again before he goes to bed, no? Are we good here? Yeah. Feed o'clock. So, how do we do this? Oh god, this is gonna be awkward. 1 sirloin? One hawk radish. And then defense training gets us defense and brains. You stinking son of a... Are you kidding me? I really don't... I can't... Can you please... Mate, don't do me like this. Okay, that's good. Okay, we get 2 training sessions, guys, morning and night, when we wake up. This could be the last time that we save our game. 13 defense, 2 brains. You see, we're moving towards both at the same time. Weight 50. Age 9, we go to sleep. Age 10. 2 days away. Old. Save game. Okay, okay, okay. According to my calculations, everything seems to be going okay. We keep that weight above 35 or it's game over. Okay. Guys, I'm getting nervous. I think we can pull it off. I think we can do it. Legends, cheers lads. D-pad, you have a great sleep, man. Can I? No. You've ruined me. Okay, the good news is the meat should be back. Bad news is we're running out at an alarming pace. Alarming pace. I think it should be okay. Right. How's this gonna work? One of these, mate, yeah? Really good. That's really good. Okay, back to training, guys. Back to the gym. Back to the gym we go. We can't put him to rest yet. We can't not lay him to rest. He's far too young for that. We need to continuously train a bit more. Unfortunately, we will have lost our buff here, which kind of sucks, but a bit of defense training is fine. That should push us over the edge. I need to find out what waterfall training gives us as a benefit. I think in the mountain, the sludge mountain, it doesn't actually have any bonuses. So... one of these. Okay, defense is now officially locked in, guys. Brain training is almost locked in. I think if I train here once... Now we just need offense and MP. Hang in there, new orders. Done. Excellent, Shellmon. Keep it up, buddy. Hang in there, hang in there. Weight. 48. Hardness is 37. I'm gonna train him here. I'm so scared to get stuck on that sign. Shellmon, you wouldn't, right? We need to get our offense up to 350 now. And then we're on track to doing some really incredible things. Okay, giant meat here. We're gonna go on a trip soon, guys. A very scary trip. And I think it's gonna be okay. If it doesn't turn out okay, then I apologise. One giant meat for the road. You stinking son of a... Why do you hate me, Shellman? What did I do to deserve this? Right. Are you going to need a deuce? Now would be a really good time to go for a deuce, mate. Have we spoke to Feed Lady yet? I think I just did it, did I? I'm losing my mind. I think I need to buy food from her anyway. Yep, I'm screwed. Okay, how much money do we have? 55 weight. Is absurd. But also hilarious. Let's go this way. I need to check how much it costs us to fly to Gear Savannah. Gear Savannah is 1,000 bits. That's actually very cheap. Cheaper than I thought. We don't travel until we get meat from Palmon, and we make sure we've got enough autopilots and porta potties, because once we're in there, we're locked in, guys. We're doing like one trip. Hey, Valmorian, what's up? No, I think the training in Trash Mountain is better than it is here. You can put it to the test right now, actually. 51 weight. MP 175. Let's test it. Let's test it. Super cannon. I think getting past Jijimon and Trash Mountain is going to be by far the hardest part, so I do agree with that, Blue Crew, but it doesn't mean it's impossible. It might be necessary. 124 is the number. I think we get slightly more than that in Trash Mountain. We've overtrained defense, which I was trying to avoid. But it's okay. Horseradish is in effect. I'm gonna try it tomorrow, and if it fails, guys, we'll just load. Okay? Try it in the morning and see if we can pull it off. So it's just offense and MP we need now. And I'm gonna try and do MP training tomorrow. Wackford, how's it going, man? Guys, don't copy and paste Wackford, that's rude. Right, mate, I need you to be really, really, really good to me here, Shellmon. Super carrot. The super carrot. We're buying 5. We're buying 6. That's all I can afford. I could do one more training session here. I think it has to be physical offense. Come over here, Shellman, you bozo. I'm gonna give you one giant meat. I don't have a lot of these, so please don't screw me here. I know you smell my bag full of stuff, but... Oh god. This is a dark path. Please don't, mate. Don't. Don't. Mate, listen. Listen, brother, Listen, brother, Please. Shellmon, brother, listen to me. Listen to me, you despicable dog. I mean, love of my life. Could you please just meet me halfway here? Screw you, Shellmon, you piece of shit. Get on that training apparatus and don't fucking move until you're unconscious. Right. Most of the way there, guys. It's bedtime. We lock in the save file. He's going to be 11 tomorrow. It's not the promised day. It's not the promised day. But it soon will be. We're going to try something spicy. This could all go to plan. Or it could go really badly. Watch. Here we go. Jijimon, come with me. We're going on an adventure, and I have no idea what's going to happen. Ideally, we would not get in a battle en route to this adventure. But it's possible that we might mess it up. 3 pieces of giant meat. We have 5 giant meat, 1 hawk radish, and 2 super carrots, and a prickly pear. I really need this to count, Shellmon. I really need this to count, brother. We've saved our game, so if it goes to pot, it's okay. If we get in a fight, which we are likely to get in a fight, it shouldn't be the end of the world. We need to go to Gear Savannah. I have no idea where this drops us off. We have an autopilot for coming home, right? Does this drop me in front of a turkey? No. Right, okay. Up the way, chat. We're going to Trash Mountain. This is going to be awkward. But I have faith. Do you guys have faith? Do we have an autopilot? We do. We've got 5. Oh, I could have sold some of the autopilots. Just to be clear, we're not supposed to be in any battles whatsoever, chat. None. None whatsoever. 0. Where's the horse? Where's the horse? Where's the horse? Oh, I could use that. That's really good. Okay, okay, okay. Hold. Chat, hold. Trash Mountain. We're in. This is going to be really hard. If I fail, I apologize. Chat, you just have to believe. Go away. I should have went right behind him. Okay, that complicates things. This isn't even the hard one to dodge. This isn't even the hard one. Okay. What this battle means for us, chat. What this battle means is if we can't get to the requirements and the experiment does not work, we are doomed. But it also means we don't have to stress about our weight as much and accidentally digivolving via weight, because now we've locked off that. We have to get the requirements. I'm not fully sure how I feel about it, but it certainly throws a wrench in the plans. Called it. Look, you've called nothing. You be quiet. Watch and learn. Okay, here we go, here we go. Stop celebrating my failures. Hey, we get 900 bits. We needed those. We also get a little bit of MP, which we need. In the offense, we need to... There's another fight in front of us here. We're not loading. We're locking it in. Hey, Wes, what's up? Okay, I could have definitely done that better. It is now feeding time, which was expected. We're going to do a giant meat. Jijimon, behave yourself. Very... Okay, sure. That works. Okay, that Jijimon was actually easier to dodge than I thought. We were so close. I should have doubled back. Okay, we're here in Trash Mountain, and the reason we've come here is for the MP training. Now, in order to get max value, we are going to have to force feed 1 super carrot. We only have 2 of these. Bit risky, but we should be able to get a full day's training out of this. Let's see how much we get from this as opposed to in the city. I think in the city the number was 127. We need 2,000 MP, guys, plus. 198. Read it in week, boys. Okay. Massive gains. Back in you go. We got work to do. Don't come back out until you're Super Saiyan 2. Okay, huge. He's going to eventually get tired, and that's going to be a problem. But we should get a lot of work done here, which is good. In fact, I might have to fight more Jijimon to make money so I can fly back here later. The porta potty, I'm not going to risk. I've got 1 of these. I should have actually packed 2 of these. Slightly concerned about this. Okay, that's not going to reduce his happiness. His tiredness is still fine, though. We're getting max value on the super carrot here, which is good. Look at the MP flying up, guys. Food o'clock. Right. Sirloin would have been great for reducing fatigue here, but unfortunately we don't have that, so we're going to have to go giant meat. Then I think because of the way this is set up, we have to go giant meat. And then unfortunately for him, we're going to have to do super carrot. Back in you go, mate. Back in you go. Okay, good, guys. Even if we only get a few sessions out of this, it is still worthwhile. We come up to 3k MP. Maybe a little bit more. And then we come home. Old. A1. Age 12. The promised land is tomorrow. Whew. We're gonna have so much thinking to do, guys. So much thinking. Weight is not really a problem. Tiredness is only 56. We can stay here. He's gonna need fed again soon, and I think when he needs fed, we have to go home. 3187 is good. There's the feed. Giant meat. We might be able to pull this off. His happiness is going down massively here, which is definitely a problem. I gotta just squeeze a little bit more juice out of him, though. If we're not careful, we're gonna push him too far. Last one. Last one. Last one. He's only getting 165 now. We gotta leave. Okay. I'm gonna take him home. We're gonna rest him. I think this is okay. We got a little bit of money back from the one fight we done. Maybe we should have done 2. I'm not 100% sure, but we have no porta potties. I'm gonna go and sell some autopilots, and I think this is gonna be okay. He's probably exhausted here. Hey, mate. Yeah, Magnadra's tired. He should rest. He's also gonna go to sleep soon, and then it's the promised day, guys, of age 12. Then we have to start getting freaky with it. Every hour on the hour after midday, we're gonna be praising and scolding. His happiness is quite low right now, which is a bit worrying. Oh shit, I was gonna go into the store. My bad. My bad, my bad. We just need him to not pass away. That's what we're avoiding. We're trying to avoid him dying of old age. He's not really showing symptoms of old age yet, though. Let's sell 1 autopilot. And can I sell anything else? I'm gonna sell 1 more restore. And I need to buy porta potties here. And I'll keep the rest of my money for buying more important things, like training equipment. Okay, guys, are you ready for this? We can do 1 or 2 more training sessions. I think we have to get him closer to his requirements. And then things get really scary. Bear with me. We've had a full day of training. I know you've done really well for getting past this. Let's have a little sit rep and see where we're at. MP needs to go up 500. Offense needs to go up a little bit. I think we do 2 sessions of offense training here, which puts him in line for 2 chips and then a 3rd chip, and then we're good. If we can try and save the MP chip, that would be huge. Are you okay? Food time, right? Is it food time? No, it's not. Interesting. Okay. The battle requirement is locked off now, so we have to hit the requirements, folks. To get him 1 at this bedtime, I think. Okay, we're deliberately, we're going to not save this time, guys, okay? Actually, we're going to use a trick here as well. I'm going to show you guys a trick. Care mistakes are 0, right? If he's hungry and goes to sleep, it shouldn't be a care mistake. Check this out. Because I don't have any food, I'm going to use this ploy right now. This is a strategy. I'm going to say go to sleep, we're not going to save. This is the day, guys. This is the big day. Still 0 care mistakes. You see that? His weight's 36. That's fine. That's kind of roughly where we want it to be. Okay, so what we do here today, guys, is we get him as close to the requirements as possible for his Digivolution, which means 5 sessions of waterfall training and some offense training. Maybe like 1 or 2 offense training. Then after midday, after 12 PM, we are going to praise him every hour on the hour multiple times, okay? And we're going to see if we can get it to work. I'm going to be right back. We've got a plan, a very specific plan I want to show you guys that we're going to try and implement today. And if that fails, we've got a backup plan, okay? It's all going to happen in this day, guys. This is going to determine our success or our failures. The thing to watch and pay attention to is the clock. After 12, we have to really lock in. So, first things first, I'm going to take Shellman over here. He's not too happy at the moment, which I don't love. But I think he's going to be okay. I'm going to put him on some waterfall training. We're going to do a bit of waterfall training. We're not worried about the super carrots or anything right now. Not too worried about that at the moment. Our main focus has to be on the clock and paying attention to what's happening. Digimushroom. Is there any hope in hell, mate, that you would be happy with this now? Okay, I thought that was a lot to ask. Right, I would like a couple of super carrots, just like maybe 3. God, this is expensive. The fact that we might not even need this training if everything goes to plan. If the master plan works out, guys, which is not the training, the experiment is the master plan. If the experiment works out, this is going to be a huge waste of money. But we can hope. Okay, cool. Shellmon, get in there. I'm so excited, but I'm so nervous. This is going to be super anticlimactic when it happens, by the way. You guys are going to be like, Jack, what the heck? Okay, bathroom time. This is good. This is going to help us put his discipline up and his happiness a little bit. It'll also let us get food from shopkeeper Joe. We're going to have to do some serious farming. If this works out the way I hope it does, guys, we're going to have to do some serious money farming to get our cash back. I feel bad for Shellmon, who's basically been a gym rat the entire episode, but it's also been a different perspective. Very exciting. I know you guys are... I don't mean that unironically, like, very exciting as in it's been boring being in the gym, because I know that's very repetitive. I know it comes across as like, oh, Jack, you're just doing the same thing over and over. This is agony. But I genuinely think this is kind of cool. I'm really excited to see if this works. Just bear with me. Bear with me, guys. Okay. One more training session here. One more training session in MP. And that, ladies and gentlemen, thanks to our training, is not enough. 3993, we're trolling. Age 12, weight 31. Chat hold. Okay, MP's locked in. Weight is 30. I did get the giant meat in the bottom corner. Okay, take this for me, my friend. So it's been 8 days, but the 7 hours haven't passed yet, guys, so we just got to get through the rest of today. And then when we get close to night time, we start praising scolding. You're really taking the piss out of me here, mister. I'd sneak a super carrot in here, by any chance. That would be perfect. Perfect? Good. Okay, offense training now. Offense is the last stat to lock in. We've got 104 points to get, but it might not be relevant, guys. I'm just simply passing the time here. The training is simply passing the time, okay? A little bit more. I think we're like 192 hours. We're pushing for it, guys. We're pushing. Tiredness is 53. We can go and rest at Centaurimon. I have to believe this is gonna work. If it doesn't, it's gonna be wild. No, we're not going for Tidimon, chat. Stop it. Stop talking about your evening fantasies last night. I'm not interested in that. That disgusting behavior. Hold. We rest. Come, my lady. I'm gonna go buy some more meat from Palmon here. I can barely afford it, but we can get through one more feeding time. He's gonna actually need fed before he goes to sleep, so theoretically I think we need more food, but I think this will be okay. Oh, the time is coming in hot and fast, guys. We got one giant meat and a hot radish. I might actually run in... Do you see while we're waiting on the time to pass? I might actually just run into native forest and look for mushrooms. It's almost time. I think it's almost time. According to my really rough calculations, if this doesn't work out, I'm going to be so all over the place emotionally, but... Okay, I'm really hamming this up, honestly. It's not that big of a deal, but... No mushrooms down here. Just gotta go grab some food really quickly. If we accomplish this, chat, it is one of the most awkward digivolutions in the entire game. And I've never done it before in my life. I'd be really keen to see this in action right now. Okay, 3 mushrooms is good. We'll take those. Do you know what? Just on the off chance, I'm going to give him a praise. This is going to be something that happens quite often. You're going to see me doing this for the next few hours. I'm going to be praising him on the hour. Pretty much consistently. 6 PM, 3 PM. I think we're still early. Another mushroom or so on the way back here would be good, because I think he needs to eat one more time before he goes to sleep, and realistically we might not even be going to sleep tonight. So I don't know how that's going to mess with his happiness. He's going to be emotionally all over the place, but I think it will be okay. Let's do some offense training. Okay. I think now, just to be safe, we start praising, guys. And I'm gonna do this a few times to see if anything happens. I'm gonna do a skull to keep his discipline high. And we have to do it one more time. Theoretically, I'm not expecting anything to happen yet, but you never know. Let's keep him sweet. And we're gonna do the same again. We're gonna rinse and repeat. We're really getting into dangerous territory here, so it has to happen now, guys. I'm gonna just praise him. Hold, 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 chat, hold. I'm gonna scold him. I'm gonna praise him one last time. Come on, dude. We're gonna also give him one giant mate. I think it's the next hour when he needs to go to sleep. Theoretically. I don't think we were early. It could be that the praise just hasn't worked because it's a 33% chance to try and pull off what we're trying to achieve here. I'm just scared we nullify his discipline into the ground here. I'm gonna praise him one last time. Okay, okay, we wait for the hour to tick by. We try again. He's gonna want to go to sleep. This is the moment of crunch because I actually can't let him go to sleep if this doesn't work. Okay. Again. We might be a bit early. And I've got no way to check. So I'm just gonna keep praising him. Didn't happen. I have to train him to push the time forward. In fact, I'll tell you what, what's probably better than that is I'm gonna rest him. But I'm not gonna let him go to sleep. If I rest when he goes to sleep, it doesn't actually put him to sleep, does it? That'd be so weird. That'd be so strange. I don't think that's the case. I need to go forward 1 hour. One hour, chat, 1 hour. We need to be really fast here. We're cutting it really fine. I'm gonna take him to the bathroom. I think this is it. I think this is the mystery hour. I think now is the time. I think now is the exact time, like 10 PM. Come on, please. One time, please, one time. He's not happy with me because I didn't let him go to sleep. He's furious. Shaman, come on, dog. It might be the next hour. We may have to wait. I'm gonna give it another go, guys. I'm gonna give it another go. Amelia, what's up? Callie, how's it going? Hey, Wolfie says, Boku Power recently got back in a Digimon and started playing next order and been watching your playthrough. Keep up, man. All the way from Malta. Another person from Malta. What's up, Boku? I think we give it another go. And we have to be very disciplined on how we praise. 8 days, it's 3 AM. You were early, it's 3 AM. Are you sure, Choo Choo? See, I've got a device, guys. Maybe you're right. Let's have a look at this. I actually had a time calculator that I thought might be useful for this exact moment. So if we're on day 4 and the hour, we said, what did we say the hour was, guys? You digivolved at 2 PM, give or take, right? So we do 2 PM, right? Day 4, 2 hour. I mean, 2 PM would theoretically be, if this is digital, is this digital? And then we add 200 hours. This is telling me it's 10 PM, you know? Like, what we could do is do it randomly to see if it works, right? But, like, I do think we're still early. He digivolved when we were, like, here, guys. I think his little node was, like, here. So I would say that's 12 PM, 1 PM, 2 PM, I would say, like, 2 and 3. So, like, 4, 5, 6. I think we're still, like, an hour away. I can't believe that this is the correct hour and it just hasn't worked. Now we're into the next hour. Come on, mate. Do it. Do it one time. We're probably off, but I gotta try. Come on. Probably happen at 3 AM or later. I mean, we're very close to 12. We could keep trying it through the night, to be honest. There's no reason not to try it through the night, because we've got nothing else to do other than level them up to the next level, so... It's annoying, Vince, yeah. It's a weird one, man. Or Vice and Vice. Vice, are you... Vice, you're not as in Vice the mod creator, Vice, are you? If someone asks, I'm not. Vice, it's really nice to see you. Do you think we were just not at 200 hours yet? We just need to wait. But like, how can it be delayed by this much? If I thought, imagine that the yellow dot was here. I'm not saying you're wrong, by the way, guys. I'm just asking questions. See if the dot was expected to be here, and it's now over here. That's surely... It's quite a big difference, no? I think we just keep trying every, like, 15 seconds or so to see if we can pull out any results. Our discipline's in the bin right now anyway, so it's worth giving a go. This is the first time I have ever tried this in my life. I've never ever went for this before. I just thought it would be really cool to show off. Didn't think it was going to be as problematic as this, but Magnadra is sick. Okay. What about if I praised him and he digivolved to cure the sickness? That'd be great though, right? One time. I'm going to have to take him to Centaurimon in a minute. In fact, I don't even think I could... Guys. Wait a minute. But we're not done yet! Give me another, Dad! Woo! Oh, send it! Oh, baby! Guys, it happened! Yo! Let's go, man! Oh, God, I'm so happy! Oh, let's go! Woo! Guys, tell me you've seen that shit before! Boom! Oh! Just when I thought my day couldn't get any better! Woo! Let's go! Lads. Hey. Guys, tell me you've ever seen that before. I want to give a quick thank you. A big thank you, guys. We're going to take this moment. We're going to take a moment to breathe. We're going to give a huge thank you. A huge thank you to Mr. Vice04, whose name I still can't pronounce. Thank you for all your hard work on this fantastic mod of this fantastic game. Guys, can we get some gold paws, some Agamons? If you have any subs over on Twitch, can we get some love for Mr. Vicen for all of his work on the Vice mod? Guys, I have never done that before in my life. What a bollock. I don't think I'll ever try it ever again, but it's possible. It's possible, and I wanted to show you guys that. The double Digivolution. Now, I might not be fully qualified to have navigated this here without any catastrophes, but that's the beauty of Digimon World 1, guys. That is the beauty of this magnificent game. There's so many intricacies, there's so many things that even though people have been unpacking this for years, there are still things that are just a little bit weird, a little bit strange, and honestly, the mystery is half the fun, it's half the excitement, half the battle. Let me explain what just happened. So, we had a Shellmon, and my hope was that he would digivolve to Colemon, and when getting to Colemon, he would then bunny hop up to Jijimon. Now, the reason why this is slightly silly is because, one, you never really see instant digivolutions in this game, so that's cool, that's fascinating. Even if it's not that big of a deal, it's fascinating to see that happen. I will explain the mechanics behind that double digivolution in a minute, but first of all, I want to let you guys know that had we not managed to pull this off correctly, had we not managed to get our Digimon to digivolve from Shellmon into Colemon, into Jijimon, the backup plan was to digivolve into Jijimon anyway. So, had we not done the Colemon bunny hop, we would have ended up with Jijimon. All of the training we've done, all of the money we have spent, all of the countless hours in the gym today, I'm absolutely buzzing. I can't believe we got this. It would have been a waste. It would have been not a waste of time. It's kind of a waste of time now that we pulled it off, right? Kind of interesting, kind of useful, kind of unuseful now that we've pulled it off, I should say, right? But it would have been our backup. Had we not got this Digivolution to proc, had the kind chat not come to my aid here, because you guys definitely carried me in this. I was driving the bus, you guys had the map next to me being like, Jack, I think we're heading for a cliff again. So you guys were very helpful. Shouts to you guys. Thank you to everybody involved. Couldn't have done it without you, literally. This is just as... Guys, this is just as much your victory as it is mine. I'm obviously excited. More so than I should be about a 1999 PS1 game. But that's cool, no? Do you guys not think that's cool? So, the reason that Colemon digivolves up to Jijimon, I wonder if that's not actually the intention of this interaction. The interaction is the 200th hour. If you can praise or scold on the 200th hour of your Shellmon or your Huemon, it also works with Huemon, unless I'm much mistaken, the chat can correct me. If you have a Huemon or a Shellmon, if you praise on the 200th hour, there is a chance that you will digivolve to Colomon, 33%. Now, the reason he double digivolves is because when you digivolve in Digimon World 1, all of your stuff is reset, right? And what happens is, this is actually quite fascinating. I know I'm nerding out here. Just let me geek for a second, okay? I know. Just hold the applause. What happens is, when he digivolves, the requirements and the parameters of the Digimon completely resets. So his weight resets, and his care mistakes reset, and his battles reset. Now, when you have a Colomon, the requirements of digivolving to Jijimon, which is Colomon's only digivolution is Jijimon, Waru-Jijimon, I should say. The requirements for that Digimon are 0 battles, 25 weight, bunch of stats, and I think it's like your happiness or your discipline or something. Basically, you hit the criteria as soon as Colomon arrives because he is completely refreshed. And then because Mega Jijimon has those specific requirements, he then bunny hops straight into it. It's really weird. Yeah? I'm so chuffed, guys. And look, we get the Tamer level up on the back of it as well, guys. So we're getting 2 Tamer levels up today, which is way better than the fiasco of episode 2. We now have, where does that leave us in all of this? This has been such a roller coaster for me because I was so excited today. I was so hyped. And then when it failed the first time, I was like, oh no, like I really didn't think that was going to be the case. Then when it started failing the second time, I was like, oh bro, people are going to think I'm insane. You know? It's like the mad scientist trying to come up with a cure for the zombie apocalypse in his basement, and everybody's like, who's that fucking maniac? And then see when he pulls it off, he's a genius. Okay, I'm not saying I'm a genius, I couldn't have done this without you guys, but isn't that fucking awesome? Hype. Okay. We could have just naturally digivolved into Jijimon from Shellmon or Huemon or Jijimon. It would have been fine. I could have done that no problem. I could have done it probably 3 hours ago, but I really wanted this to work. I really wanted to showcase this off. Whether you guys think it's as cool as I think it is, then, you know, I don't know. I've never seen that before, guys. And the fact that I have played this game so many times, over so many years, and still not uncovered some of this shit is whack. They were cooking! Probably the video game and the crystal meth when they were making this game, but holy crap, dude. That is so... I'm so buzzing. Okay, Tamer level up. Let's take it from here. Jijimon is unfortunately he's in a really bad way. He's really angry. The good news is I don't think he's sick anymore. Hell yeah. So let's just lock in. There was a price for this, guys. There was a price. There was Jijimon's happiness and there was a bit of your guys' sanity. A little bit of my sanity as well, but we got there. We did it. Level 2, we're now a beginner level Tamer. And on the chart, we now have 1 extra Digimon appearing. That's going to confuse a couple of people when they check out the VOD without watching any of this. They're going to be like, how's he got two rookies but 3 champions? Wild. So Colomon can go... Oh, Colomon has 2 Digivolutions. Maybe that's the mod? Maybe the mod adds Weregarurumon in. I'm not sure. And then here we go. Boom. Mega Jijimon, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look at his stats. It should be a surprise to no one, but obviously we were aiming for the rough ballpark of these. We had 500 offense on the cards. Defense we had at 400. Our speed sucks. Brains were 400 and something, I think. We've gained 1000 MP. We've gained 500 HP, which is really not that much. Maybe a little bit more. He weighs 30. He's 0 tiredness. His age is 13. I'm so excited. I don't know how we're going to fix this guy. He is broken, chat. I am broken. We have no money. We're in financial ruin. We have nothing. I've never been happier. Right, okay. I think we have a happy mushroom in the bank. That might be able to fix him. His discipline is low. His happiness is low. He's not going to probably stick around much, this guy. But for science, Magnadra pops off for all involved. Massive respect to you guys for sticking with me through that today. That was crazy. Okay. Apologies for training so much when theoretically we didn't need to. Again, just to be crystal clear, guys, that was the backup. We're going to take this blue apple out the box. And we're going to take the happy mushroom. And God forbid, we're going to try and rebuild this guy from the ashes up. But he stinks. Notice that we didn't use any discipline boost. Excuse me. Let's start again. I'm so excited. Notice that we didn't use any chips to get to this point as well, guys, which is cool. Let's go ahead and try and feed this guy. Oh god, I actually don't know if I can risk that. I'll just give him a blue apple. There you go, buddy. We found one of those earlier. Okay, that kind of solved that problem. Do we dare risk the happy mushroom? Not until we get some money, huh? Let's have a look at his moves here on Vice. We have access to Spinning Shot is back. Wind Cutter is back. We've also got Water Blit, Ice Needle, and Winter Blast. Obviously, we want to kind of use some of our new moves, so let's just do this in a correct order. I think Ice Needle is really good. Water Blip is obviously great as well. We haven't actually unlocked the tech that's unique to Jijimon, which is very exciting. Teardrop we could take if we wanted a cheap option. I think we just stick to Winter Blast and Water Blip. I'm not saying this is mathematically the best, most efficient meta or whatever, but yeah, we'll take those. Holy! What do we want to do, guys? Where do we want to go? I have no food. I have nothing. I could have probably put the prickly pear in the bank, to be honest. Holy mother, my inventory is a disgrace. I am so excited that we pulled this off today, guys. I know it doesn't seem like much, and I know it seems dumb, but you gotta find the victories in life. You gotta find the small wins. Kudos to you guys for bearing with me. Sorry for rambling like a mad maniac as well. I'm gonna try and read the chat more. If you have joined today, folks, and I've not read any of your messages, I apologize profusely. I've just been locked in. I've been hella sweating it. And, yeah. I don't know why I just rested. I can't even focus. Okay, fine, says Captain Dave Choo Choo. I will play Digimon World again. Dave, you've been incredible today. KK says I gotta leave for no spoilers. Get out here, KK. Get out, get out. I'll make sure, folks, when we... I wonder if we can put this guy in a tournament. Do we want to do that? Let's see if we can put him in a tournament. Not in a tournament that's lower than his rank, though, admittedly. I'll see if Greymon has any available for us today. Unlikely. I don't want to undo our good deeds. We've got a champion. I don't think we want to do it, honestly. I don't know if a champion tournament would lower our tamer rank because we're an ultimate. I've got a feeling it would be okay, but I'm not going to risk it, honestly. Let's just go fight some Digimon, folks. Where do we want to go today? We could go into Gears Tropical Jungle. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Let's go Tropical Jungle. We'll go inspect something really quickly, and we'll take some fights along the way. We'll forage some items, we'll pick up some stuff. And just go for a little wander with Jijimon here. In all of his glory. Big thank you here. Thanks again, folks. Beelzemon, it's nice to see you. Cube Proxy, welcome. Laughing to death, what's happening, man? I've been terrible at reading the chat today, folks. Sorry, I wasn't trying to ignore you guys. I know earlier on, see like half an hour ago, when you guys were trying to give me like genuinely good advice and I wasn't paying attention to any of it, I'm really sorry. Skyrack says, head to the factories and wreck some Platinum Numemon. We could go Platinum Numemon in the factory for some monies. The only thing is the Platinum Numemon haven't spawned yet for us. Because we haven't actually beaten Factorial Town, so... The Digimon that are still sitting there, I think, are the guards or something. The Platinum Sukamon weren't there the last time we chatted, or at least the last time we travelled, excuse me. We could actually go to Friesland. This guy said, oh, senorita. If we went to Friesland, we could maybe find some more frozen mushrooms if we're very, very, very lucky. We could scour about Friesland, maybe learn some moves. It would be quite a travel, but we could do it. Pick up some moves in the area, earn some money, beat some opponents, and then potentially find some useful items if we're lucky. I don't know. You can't really bank on finding the items, but you never know. Basically, we're trying to get anything we can, guys. We want to get our hands on anything. There's also a particular... I mean, let's see what a Jijimon's nature is. He is a data type. I should have probably known that, but... He has data, right? Yeah, that's a data symbol. So I don't think he can get into the mansion. Can't go into the Ice Palace. Maybe he can get into the mansion. Because he's evil. I think the Vice... Does Vice change the mansion requirements? I think so. You can certainly tweak it to have full access, but we don't have full access. I think we have, like, random access or something. I'll fight these guys. Honestly, I'm happy to get out of Green Gym, to be honest. Happy to get out of Green Gym and all the other nonsense we've done today. Oh, Zaloompa. What a day. What a day, guys. Kudos. I think it was cool. Skytech, I think you're cool. Thank you so much for saying that. Thanks for stroking my pain a little bit. You guys are all welcome to jump on board and play alongside me, guys, on the mod. If you are playing vanilla, playing the Vice mod, playing any other variation of Digimon World, let me know. Oh, I'm buzzing. I really was so scared that we were going to fail. And that would have sucked, but we got it. And it's thanks to you guys. It's thanks to you guys. I had the plan, but you guys carried me. You know when you're defeated at the end of the movie, and then their friends like catch their eye, and then the power of friendship kicks in, and anime and all that, and then they get up off the map. That was you guys. Big ups, folks. Big ups. All you guys. All you. Full credit to you guys. I don't think we can get in here, but I'm gonna have a little peek anyway. I wanted to show you guys that Soulmon now appears in this area. We obviously had Bakumon hanging about in this area, but Bakumon stops other Digimon from appearing. I don't think we can go in here, can we? Yeah, okay. I wanted to just have a little nosy anyway. Let's fight this guy. Soulmon, what's up? Now, the Soulmon inside of the mansion have a really powerful move that we don't have yet, which I'm tempted to maybe look for at some stage, but maybe this guy has it? I don't know. Like, ignoring chat doesn't happen on any other day. Oh, man, see, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. You're very incredible. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No, sorry. Listen, guys, I don't always ignore the chat, just when I'm busy, okay? I've told you, sometimes Dad has to go to work. And when I'm on shift in the office, I can't answer the phone every 2 seconds, okay? But you guys, listen, I know you guys love me. And I love you too, and that's what's important, okay? Old Man Scene, thank you for the 5 gifted. We've had so many subs today, folks, it's incredible. What have we just picked up? Soulmon has dropped a big MP floppy. That's actually kind of good. Okay. Nice. Nice. I don't know if that was worth chat in all entirety, but I want to say yes. I can now say that one time we did the Colomon bunny hop. We did the bunny hop. The leapfrog. Did we need to do it? No. Was it worth the agony? Probably not. Oh my god, Megalospark? We already have Megalospark. Hit with the Ice Needle. I should also point out something very interesting that you guys might have caught attention to. You'll notice in the top left, you know how we've got our commands, guys, for running away, defending, changing targets. Normally this would say like attack and moderate, and then I think there's one other thing we could do. Now we actually have control of our Digimon. We can use the moves that we want. So see if I want to do Winter's Blast. I'll just tell Magnadra here, Magnadra, stop letting Soulmon spank you. Hit him with the Winter's Blast, and then he does it, and it sucks. But we now have control, and that's based on his brain stat, if you didn't understand. You just don't know how that works. It's all based on his brain stat. Bang. Okay, cool. That'll be very good when we're in tournaments, when we're doing Colosseum fights, and we need to, you know, do power-ups or whatever. Once you get your brains over 500, you have pretty much full control, which is kind of cool. 300 bits. Kind of sucky for fighting Soulmon, who knows Megalospark, but that's okay. We get 1 point of XP, 2 points of XP. The little bull guys on the outside of here are probably going to ram me in the ass. I'm going to try and dodge them. Okay, let's go Friesland, guys. Let's go for a wee wander to the place that Jijimon calls home. Actually, is he considered Mega Jijimon? Obviously, Jijimon is who you fight in this game at the Ogre Fortress. We have already done that. Yeah, technically his name is Mega Jijimon, guys, so apologies if there'll be a couple of you guys that are getting frustrated about me mislabeling the Digimon. At least I didn't call him Angemon yet, eh? Eh, Messiah? You did well for it too, Jack. Thank you. Thanks, Messiah. This is my first time in a Twitch chat, says Beelzemon X. Beelzemon, how are you finding it so far? It's a bit hectic, right? Don't judge our community too early, because sometimes it's like, sometimes the community is really crazy, and then other times they're even more crazy. So if you cast your eye over that lovely place called the Twitch chat, and you see a couple of weird things in there, just pretend like it's not happening. That's what I do. I just do this. They're probably just telling me that my gameplay's stellar and they're having a great time. Jack, you're shite. Jack, you suck. Jack, stop ignoring us. Jack, you're a bitch. Okay. Yeah, awesome. Glad you guys are having a great time, folks. That's normally how it works. Jijimon, this is really not the time to need a shit, mate. Okay. Friesland. I need to get to the bathroom without dying. Jijimon, hang on to that, yeah? What have you just done? Oh, his... Right. Okay, so, let me be clear. I know what happened. He's just really happy to be home in Friesland, guys. You know what it's like. You go on holiday for 3 weeks, you come back, and you're just happy to see your house, your garden, your dog. You take a shit on the lawn. Everybody's done it at least once, right? Listen. Because his discipline is so low, this man just had a lightning shite And I don't think that's ever going away. Welcome to the Digimon World 1 playthrough, guys. Yeah! Yeah! Guys, it happens! It happens. At least we didn't lose a tamer rank. Note to self, when Jijimon needs to go, he needs to go pronto. We don't have the luxury of 12-minute intervals. His discipline's in the can. That was the fastest shit I've ever seen a Digimon take in my entire life. Never have I ever seen a faster deuce being produced and propelled out of one's anus. Old man scene.
Beazle monks, don't listen to him. We are a wonderful community that is often neglected by our ginger overlord. We are beautiful people with real feelings who love the red streamer, even if he won't let us out of his basement.
Guys, you don't live in my basement. I don't have a basement. There's none of you guys in there. But if I hear any more noise tonight when I'm trying to go to sleep, I swear there'll be problems. There'll be, stones thrown, shall we say. That, guys, that deuce is going to sit there for the rest of time. You guys want to see my limit break? Let me change target. That takes out that little douchebag, right? We limit break this guy? Guys, you're in my kingdom now. Magnaja, the Water Jijimon, the goat. Wiping the floor with these losers. Okay, I need big money. 1,000 bits. Snowagamon, you better drop something juicy. Oh, he left it right on top of the shit. Guys, I can't pick that up. No, we're not that desperate, Jijimon. Are we? Wait, how much food did we bring? Oh, we are that desperate. Oh, guys, cover your eyes. I'm really not happy about this. Just pretend it's not happening. Close your eyes. Listen, tough times. Jijimon, listen, I don't... How do you... Is that okay? He loves it. Loves it, guys. Loves it to bits. Excellent work. Okay, come on. Oh, God, that's freakish. Right. I would like a little frozen mushroom. Can I get a little frozen mushroom in here? What is the odds of a frozen mushroom? Hi. Okay, come on now, Hyogamon. That's like that meme of the lightning striking that random building and it's like, get fucked, especially you. He just went out of his way to home and missile my ass. What was that predator missile shit? I just wanted the mushroom. I'm desperate out here, Hyogamon. Oh, now you're gonna lock him in the stun straight away, okay. Guys, I'm buzzing. What a day. Does he feed you chat better than Metal Greymon says Beelzemon X? Beelzemon, how do you know about... How do you know about that? You've only just arrived. This is the first time in my Twitch chat. It's cool going from hearing to, him talk to you guys in the VODs to seeing the community. They're like a rabid bunch of crazy swamp creatures, Beelzemon. Don't worry about it. Also, it's lovely to have you. A warm welcome. If you guys are all new here, folks, if anybody's new here, thank you so much for joining. Bit of a weird day, if I'm being honest. Normally it's not this hectic. I feel like I don't even know. I don't even know how to explain today. It's been crazy, guys. That's what it's all about. Okay, we're not calling Friesland the Deuce Kingdom. Chat, we're not renaming this place the Deuce Kingdom. This is Friesland, home of the brave. Kingdom of the sea god, Magnaja. Lord of the fish. Aquatic Digivolution extraordinaire, the experiment. That sounds kind of badass, right? Can we call him the experiment, chat? We can call him the experiment, right? He's been through a lot. You guys want to go curling? Okay, any of these Aga bros got anything for me? Maybe just a little frozen mushroom for your boy? I think it's probably like a 10% spawn chance. It's probably very, very unlikely. Oh! Just kidding. Okay. Yeah. Come over here. Right, Jijimon, I need you to be hungry again, so that I can discipline you. Okay. This is going real well. Look, there's lots of food. This place is really good. I'm surprised that worked. You guys want to go fishing? You guys want to go curling? I mean, curling, not fishing. We might need a fish if all goes to pot with a curling. But it never goes to pot first try, guys. I'm not worried about losing curling first try. Are you kidding me? I've only been watching for 2 weeks, but it feels like it's always this hectic. Okay, listen. Sky, what can I say? Okay, sometimes the bonobos, they get a bit out of control. Okay, I'm trying my best. It's hard to manage my in-life animal and you animals at the same time, you know what I'm saying, guys? Where's Ogremon went? Where the fuck did he go? Come here. Come here, you. Right. Show me some cool stuff. Show me some things. Is there not Digimon around these parts? Maybe Digimon only spawns in the evening. Ice Needle's busted, man. Get him. Magnadra, get him. Oh, the water blip. Oh, pow. Guys, it's not called Poopland. Guys, it's not Poopland, it's Freezeland. City of the elite heroes. Okay? Aquatic sea beasts live here. The Temple of Glory. Okay? The Promised Lands. We're not calling it Shitville. That's not funny. Jijimon has worked so hard to get to Jijimon. He's been mislabeled, renamed, digivolved, undigivolved, triple digivolved, neglected, prevented from sleep, forced to shit in the ice. I mean, he's been through it. So would you guys show him a bit of love? And watch as I limit break this guy. I want to learn that move. Can we learn that move? You were supposed to leave him alive for the epic finish, Jijimon, but I'll take it. What do you think, guys? Snow breath first try. There was a visual bug. It's there. It just didn't give us it this time. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry about the lack of the snow breath. We can get it from this guy. Watch this. There is so much to do with the franchise. The potential of Digimon is incredible. By the way, have you played the TCG? If so, which color is your favorite? So JCMN8, welcome. I'm about to die. Hold. So I've not played any Digimon TCG yet, but I'm very excited for Digimon Elysium coming out, which is obviously the digital version of the TCG, which is just finished a beta, I believe. We're going to be on that like cheese on toast, ASAP pronto, guys, as soon as that's released. As long as it doesn't clash with Time Stranger, of course. As far as which Digimon set is my favourite, obviously I don't know that much because I've not bought or played with any of the cards, but I did see that they actually released a portion of the Digimon TCG cards that were actually based on Digimon World 1. And so whatever pack that's from is my favourite. I know I sound like a biased nephew or uncle talking about his favourite niece or something, but honestly, the TCG set that came out with the Digimon World 1 cards, absolutely incredible. I nearly cried when I saw those. And that's not a lie. God, I really need a coffee, chat. Like, unreal need a coffee. I don't think Mrs. Wolfie's here. I think she's sleeping in her bed. You guys have been top tier today, folks. You've been really good. And I love you guys. Rienku Night Runner, what's up, homie? Okay, what about this time? Watch this. Guys, don't worry about it. We'll get it later. We'll be back here later. We'll get it later. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay, let's do some curling. Let's do some curling with the Pingu. Here he is. Hey, little fellow. I don't know why I'm treating this guy with respect and decorum. Is that a happy mushroom? There's a happy mushroom spawned in an area I can't get to? The game does that? There's a happy mushroom there. That's so rude. I can't get to that. If I go out the loading screen, it'll disappear. That is complete bait. How could you? Alright, Penguin, what's up? What's up, big dog? It's been a hot minute. Guys, this is Penguinmon. He could have been one of our starters if if everybody had voted for no at the start of this playthrough. He would have been our starter Digimon. Hey, you want to play a match with me? If you win, I'll do whatever you say. Like scratch my balls. What kind of match? What I call Digimon curling. I'll tell you more inside. Penguinmon, I'm not in the habit of going into the igloo of random strangers I meet in the freeze world. In Poopville. Nothing the first time, but next time you have to give me a fish. So, guys, welcome to the best sport. No, it's not Blitzball. No, it's not Gwent. No, it's not the TCG. Check this bad boy out. You guys thought playing basketball in Rumble Arena was good? Well, welcome to the madness. Guys, you know what we gotta do to this guy? Wait, why is Devimon here? Devimon, who are you? That's the Vice mod. Curling has been randomized, even in the first instance, apparently. Digimon, who the fuck? This is why you never go into the igloo of a random penguin, because he metamorphs into an evil devil. Alright, it's alright. We just dominate him at curling. It'll be fine. Right, guys, what we're trying to do is land on the good symbol, avoid the bad symbol. We get 5 curling stones. He gets 5. We have to beat him. Under no circumstances can we lose. The best thing to do with the root one, is we're going to land it straight here in the middle. First try. Oh, that was so clean. Stop. Okay, never mind. A little bit too much gas. It's fine. We never lose these. We never lose. Never lose to a nice Digimon before. Come on now. This battle is just beginning. Okay, fuck it up. Ice Digimon, don't you dare. You son of a... You sly stinking son of a bitch. You've been practicing. Well, I'm absolutely not settling for that. We can get that right to... No. Guys, what you're supposed to do when you play Digimon Curling, you use absolute finesse, okay? It's all about finesse. It's about... You can't just throw the ore, you know, full on into the sea. You have to, like, you have to weave it. You have to be gentle sometimes. Sometimes you have to power slam, though. How is that not on the good circle? Are you kidding me, brother? That better be on the good circle. It is. Okay, cool. We got 3 points. If you stay on the good, you get 2 points. If you're inside the blue circle, you get 1 point. If you land on the bad, you get negative points. Perfect score first try. Actually, I think it's impossible to get a perfect... Don't you dare, you son of a bitch. You ugly little rat. Okay, it's fine, guys. It's fine. It's all under control. He knocked me out. I'm raging. He's getting another... He's getting another go. He's getting another go. Random curling turned on. Yes, sir. You dirty, despicable dog. He's in the lead, chat. He's in the lead. We're not satisfied with that, though. Same as it ever was. You guys know what it's all about, guys. If in doubt, ram. Okay, we send Big Bertha in. Absolutely trash the haters. Yeah, good luck dealing with it. Good luck with dealing with that. How is that not on the good symbol, brother? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me there? Okay. Guys, he doesn't stand a single chance. He's got 2 stones left. What's he going to do? How can he possibly save this? Oh, go on. Knock me in there. Knock me in there, Dad. Okay. Are you gonna take another shot? Oh, mate, you're getting dominated. You are getting dominated. Guys, if in doubt, we ram. If in doubt, we ram. What do you guys think? I think that's working. I start with the heavy ones. Yeah. You never use the little spike claw ones first, Titan, if you get those? Sometimes you can put a spike claw right in front of his launch pad area, and it's really funny. It cripples him. He doesn't know what to do with himself when he does that. Okay, loser. Okay, that's not enough. It's not enough, Pingu. You're still -2 in the red, so honestly, all we have to do here is throw our curling stone, and we win, but we're not satisfied with that, guys. We have to dominate at all costs. I need to show you my finesse. What do you guys think about this? Okay, that was a bug with the Vice mod. It was supposed to land on the circle. No, I'm kidding. That was just a bad throw. Right, listen, we beat him. Amazing, dude. I lost a match for the first time. Penguinmon, you didn't even challenge us. You sent your lackey Ice Devimon to fight us. Alright, now come to the city with me as you promised. We've been inside your igloo. Now you have to come inside our igloo. Our big igloo. Oh, well, I guess I have to do that. I guess I have to, but I already decided what I'm going to do in the city. Guys, we got Pingu. Not exactly the cleanest curling match, but I'll take it. We didn't lose. That's the main thing. Jijimon, let's go. Let's go, Mag. The Mag Man. Any more mushrooms? I'm happy to have a little look. Do you guys want to see more of Friesland while we're in the vicinity? We do have a little looky. Okay, Agabro. What's that? A Digimushroom. Okay. Do these Agamon have any Ice Breath moves? That's the question. Trying to learn at least one move out here in Friesland to make this trip somewhat worthwhile. We could also go down and visit Mojimon and do a bit of trading potentially, but yeah. I just want the Jijimon sets to be in a game and I'd be happy, says Taz. You a big fan of Jijimon, are you, Taz? We're crippled right now. We're fighting against the Winter Soldier and his brother here. Kinda low on HP. I think we get good value in Winter Blast here. When the Digimon repeatedly power up their attacks like this, I get a little bit nervous. Ice Needle? I think Water Blip is still our best move. This guy's schooling the shit out of us. I don't know where that went, I just missed him. Too much collision, I think. Okay, well, Winter Blast for the time being. This is messy. Beelzemon, thank you so much for the follow, homie. I'll be having a good time here today. Welcome, folks. I have no mana. No mana at all. I've not seen any new ice moves from these fellows. I don't think we're going to get it, guys. And the money we make from this is probably going to be spent on recoveries, so I can't promise this was a good choice. I just thought because Siegemon was a bit buckled, this would maybe be okay, but... Winter's Blast, please. Okay, there's an opportunity here to maybe finish somebody off here with a limit break. I'm gonna try it. Oh no, I don't have a limit break, actually. Can we change targets? Change targets and use... Oh my god, what are you doing over there, man? You can do this. Just kill... Yeah, kill him. Wait. What is going on? Ice Needle his ass, bruh. Oh my god. Okay, I'm currently being paralyzed. Is he gonna kill his mate? No. Wait, they're almost both dead. Can you guys stop it? Let me out of here. They've got me trapped in the corner. Okay, perfect. No! Okay, we're fine. You guys would love to see this limit break, I know it, but you can't see it, so just bear with me. 1400 damage. No injuries, please. Any irrelevant items would be great. 1200 bits. Okay, okay. Agumon, get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here, you bozos. Right. Whew. You guys want to see more of Friesland? We're kind of pushing it a little bit here. We don't have a lot of resources. We shouldn't really stick here for too long. I just wondered if I could get my juicy ice mushroom spawn again. I was still tempted to have a look. I know these guys can give me that ice breath move, which I really wanted. Not because it's like really good, but just because it would be nice to add to the repertoire, you know? Add the string to the bow, one might say. Okay, this area's alright. These Digimon are fairly chill. Hey, check this out. It's another igloo, guys. Relevant. Not at this moment in time, but relevant. Remember we read Shellmon's bulletin board a hot minute ago, guys? Shellmon's bulletin board told us about a specific Digimon who looked like a giant ball of snow healing sick people. I don't know if you guys remember that. That was at the end of the second episode, and obviously that's not been out on YouTube yet, so fair play. Holy mother. What else can we do? Jijimon, I'm tempted to get this move from you. That would make this trip really worthwhile. A bit of Friesland exploration, a little bit of recruitment. With Pingu Curlin done. We actually had a fish I could have used to rematch Pingu in the city. So when Penguinmon joins the city, he opens up the curling rink, guys. And you can fight him over and over for prizes. But he does cost fish to challenge, which would normally be quite a pain. However, again, luckily for us, we are playing the Vice mod, and the Vice mod has some cool tricks that I can show you guys later that will make challenging Pingu a little bit easier. Again, I'm not spoil it for you right now, we'll keep it a secret, but again, there's some really smart decisions being made in regard to the mod, and we're very pleased about that, so... Okay, can I get my Snow Breath move, please? Please? Oh! Okay, it was only a matter of time, it was just that Frost Gotsumon was the boy to give it. Giga Freeze learned! Excellent! Right on schedule. Okay guys, I'll show you some other stuff. Food is a bit lackluster at the moment. Maybe a Digimushroom will be enough? Oh, I was going to give you a frozen Digimushroom. Oh, I screwed up. Do you know what? Just take it, mate. You deserve it. You're the god of the Ice Filth Kingdom. Just a bit silly to feed him when he's not. There we go. That's better. That's a bit more likely. A bit more normal. Okay, I'm going to show you guys another part of Friesland, folks, after I get past... Excuse me, Randy Orton, can you please I'm gonna go down here, show you guys this. So, hello, hello, hello. Check out this guy. Ooh. Ooh, it's the big dog. I named the dog Indiana. Are we gonna fight you now? I don't think so. Just letting you guys know. There's a little four-legged wolf man over here. He's kind of scary. Kind of intimidating. Pretty cool. Did you just say no to me? How dare you? Brother, are you really... He really wants to go to sleep in Friesland. We'll scold him for some free points here, guys. We'll get some discipline up. And, we'll autopilot. I think we sleep in the city when we get home. Gonna double check some stuff. I was gonna do something in the tropical jungle and I totally forgot all about it, guys. Jirimon's not here at the moment. I am... How is this guy hungry again? Didn't we just feed him? Okay, his happiness is getting back up, which is great. Discipline, he won't wait for very long here. 3 pieces of giant meat, that's good. We need that badly. Unfortunately, we don't have any Digimon treasure, so we're just going to have to take this. Super delighted with how today's turned out, guys. It couldn't have went... Realistically, it could have went maybe a little bit smoother in terms of hitting the double digivolution, but... Other than that, I'm very pleased with how this has went today. This has been a huge episode. I know there's been a lot of grinding. I know there's been a lot of time spent in Green Gym, and that can be a bit... It's a bit painful at times. One care mistake from shitting on the floor. God damn it. Okay. Still fine, though. At least it's in the... At least the dump that we accidentally left is tucked away in Friesland, guys. We're not really worried about that. This guy is okay. He's not super strong, though. So I'm just curious as to what we want to do. Is Jijimon... Yura, are you here? No. Why is Jijimon not here? Maybe if I reset the area, he will be. Are we into year 2 yet as well? That's another thing I was going to have a look at. I think we are, right? Are we officially into year 2? Yeah, year 2, day 4. We made it. Alright. Jijimon, get up very early and walk in the mist. Something good will happen. That's not really what I'm interested in at the moment, Jijimon. There's something that I would like to get to spawn in the tropical jungle, and I don't know if it's there yet. I don't think we can read about it. I don't think it's on the newspapers. Legendary Digimon, Guardian of the Lake, we've already met him. UFO we haven't explored yet. Bandits are gone, and the bandits are still loose. That's something we could do just now if you guys were keen. I want to have a little look. I want to have a little look at this area, guys. I want to see what's along here. I know I came along here like 2 minutes ago. There was something I was going to check and I totally forgot, so that's my bad. Deuce Kingdom. God damn it, dude. Velocity says, watching Prev stream, thank you for the sub. Velocity, it's really nice to see you. Welcome to the stream today. And, old man, thank you for gifting subs earlier. I said I was going to turn on all the alerts and stuff, and I forgot to do that today. I'm so sorry. Do it now, really quickly. Okay, the bits are back on. Send alerts are unpaused for the ending, guys. I should have done this a lot earlier, I'm sorry. Okay. Right, let's have a look in this area. There's something that happens in here that I wanted to show you guys. Something that's quite important, but I don't know... Oh! Okay, that was not what I meant, but that's cool. We want something to appear here, guys. Eventually it will. It's not here yet, apparently. But it will be. These guys can give us hawk radishes, right? I'll fight him really quickly. Just to be making you guys aware, I don't know if Jijimon will live nearly as long as Andromon did. I don't think he will, but he should still live for quite some time. Probably until he's like age like 17, 18. So we got a bit of time with this guy. We could do some stuff. We could go and look at that graffiti and drill tunnel. That's what I was going to do. 200 bits. Okay, we're slowly building back up our money. Slowly building back up our food supply. Our HP is not great at the moment. One big HP floppy. Let me take one more fight here. I'm going to go back to the time. We're going to buy some HP heals and we're going to head along to drill tunnel. Because remember earlier we were too small. You saw the graffiti on the sign. I feel like that'd be a really good way to wrap up this episode. Old man scene.
This is Brian reporting live from Duke's Kingdom with
That's
a reminder to please feed your Digimon. The best thing to give them is KFC. Happy Fried Friday.
Happy Fried Friday, guys. Listen, when you're doing the text-to-speech as the girl, guys, that's not Brian. I don't know what her name is. Brian is genuinely the name of the text-to-speech for the donations. I don't know what the girl's name is for the thingy. Ursa, what's up, dude? Yo, hey, I know that guy. The man, the myth, guys. Modder of Digimon World Next Order. Ursa, legend in the building. Okay, sorry, that area sucked, folks. I thought we could do something there, but alas, it is not the time. Do we want to... I'm trying to see if we can make any money. Can I double fight you guys? There's not really a need to fight them one at a time. I'll use our autopilot. We'll go back to the city. I guess we got a power for it. That's cool. Right, let's go buy some heals, and then we're going to drill tunnel. We're gonna look at some stuff. He did evolve naturally, so he should be fine. I don't know about the slide evolution works with age, though. Yeah, I'm not sure either. Helbroth. How many Digimons do you know of? Ask Vendita. Oh, 1 or 2. Not as many as you guys, though. And I always get their names incorrect, which makes everybody really happy, always. Can we actually buy a super floppy? What is this? 5,000 HP? Okay, well, we can buy, like, 2 of these. And then maybe some big flops. We'll buy, like, 7? It's a lot. It's a lot. Why did I spend so much money buying things I actually don't need that much of? 2 restores, 1 hawk radish. Hawk radish will be valuable later. I'm gonna sell the happy mushroom. Okay, my apologies. Let's go ahead and buy a autopilot here. Gonna buy 2 of these, and that should be enough. Right, let's get going, guys. We've got a bone to pick in the drill tunnel. A bone to pick with a certain someone. We're gonna finish what Bozo started. We're gonna do it with our Seedra Bro here. Seedra Bro is currently age 14, weighs 33. Has picked up a couple of cool moves. Do we want to equip any of those for this particular confrontation? I think we might. Let's go ahead and take off. Let's go ahead and take off Water Blip, and we're gonna put on, for the first time ever, a Giga Freeze. Move is definitely worse than the other move, but do you know what? It looks cool, so I'm gonna put it on. And then probably take it back off in a minute. Hey, Henny, what's up, man? Jack finally made it. What's up, Henny? Welcome to the stream today, guys. Right, we've got a date down in the drill tunnel, folks. We've done quite well to bounce back the status of our ultimate Digimon here, considering everything that happened to him today. Let's go into the tunnel and tangle with some of these hoodlums. Because remember, we came down here and the shopkeeper of the card factory told us that there was a toll happening in here. And there's only one pesky enemy and his gang of cronies that could be. Here he is. It's the bandits. Ogremon, also known as Gandalf in a prior life. Hey guys, if you want to get through, leave all your stuff here. Long time no see, says Wolfie. Oh, you guys again. Oh, don't worry. I brought a new Digimon this time, bruh. Remember Jijimon and how you surprised ganked us with that? Well, here's a taste of your own medicine, except it's Mega Jijimon this time. That's my line. I was so ill, it was so easy to find you. Are you ready to lose? Lose? No way. I'll show you what I do when I get serious. Let's settle this once and for all. Okay, guys. Let's take on the bandits here. It's Ogremon and his 2 aggro bros. Bit of a downgrade from the Jijimon fight, but still cool that this exists. Let's see how we handle these guys. That looks scary. Winter Blast is quite good here. Double Agumon. Agumon powering up but taking a lot of damage. I think we'll be okay here. Tremor is a move that Ogremon can do. I think he can teach that to us. Oh, the double block. Nice. Okay, let's hit this guy with the Ice Needle. And then, do you know what? We're going to hit him with the Giga Freeze. Which he's going to block. Okay, fair play. Block it. And never mind, Ice Needle his ass. Jijimon. Nice. Hit him again. Maybe he doesn't do Tremor, actually. I'm not sure. Greymon, let's go. How to get Skull Grey. Wait, what's happening here? What did I miss? I'm all over fucking it up today, says G's. No fog ups, guys. Only dominations. Oh, please. Maelstrom. Maelstrom. Big damage. That's all you need to know. Boom. Excellent work, guys. Bandits defeated. Yatta. Alright, nice one. We defeat Ogremon one last time. We get 450 bits, which is pretty much nothing. Couple of XP points across the board. Agamon's going to drop off a recovery probably. And Ogremon is going to drop a HP chip, which is excellent. Hopefully that's not off the screen and I can actually pick that up. How come I can't win, says Ogremon? I like how his two boys are just dead on either side of us. Oh, baby. He really needs to... He needs to, at this point, at Captain Dave Choo Choo. What are you guys talking about? What did I miss that you guys are talking about Greymon for? Can somebody give me a TLDR? Or is Brian for donos and Homegirl is bits? Guys, her name's not Homegirl, alright? I can't remember what her name is. I can check it out another time, though. I forgot what her name is. Ogremon says, I became a bandit because I thought this island was done for. So I just did whatever. Okay. Did you know the island was in trouble? Yes. Then you showed up. I guess it's dumb to start helping you now. I don't think so. Why don't you come to the city? No, I can't. Plus, I don't think anybody would forgive me for what I've done. Cue the Linkin Park music. Would just be quiet and come with me. You can't even... You can be helpful. Everyone has something to offer. Ogremon says, Muh? Can this island be saved? You're going to save it? For us, right? Of course. You know where the city is, right? Oh, I'll go. Ogremon joins the city, guys. Agumon doesn't join the city, neither does the other Agumon, but Ogremon does. I don't really know how good of an idea it is to bring, you know, potential terrorists into File City and let them run loose, but that's a bridge we're going to have to cross at a later date. HP chip we secure, HP chip we secure, and this HP chip we secure. Let's check in on Jijimon while we're here. Not be down to drill tunnel in a hot minute. Remember this guy through the wall was digging, guys? Today we're digging, tomorrow we're digging. Let's check in on him. Looks like he's actually made a little bit of progress. Yep. As I said before, guys, one of the pains of my youth. A long, long time ago. Could never get that Jijimon to finish digging. He was digging forever. But we're gonna make him finish on this playthrough, that's for sure. Okay, so now that the bandits are gone, the Goblimon who live here have respawned. Luckily, they don't move. I actually wonder if those Goblimon used to move and they realised it was too hard for like new players to get past and they changed it, but I don't know. It's just kind of random how certain Digimon in the game are completely stagnant even when you get close to them. And then some Digimon charge you like, I don't know, like you've just kicked their grandmother in the face or something. It's wild. Blocker, what's happening, Blocker? Ogremon the great businessman, yeah. What does Ogremon open in Digimon World Next Order, guys? Is it the fast food stall, I think? All the junk food that like lowers your discipline, basically. Gives you like immediate benefits. Right, I think there's an item down here that I never collected one time. That's the only reason I've came all the way down here. Yeah, here we go. We've got inventory space now, so we may as well grab this special defense disc. At the very least, we can keep that for a battle, or we can sell it for money. And money is something we have very little of at this point in time. And we've already got the double secret chests in here as well. Okay. We don't really want to keep Seedramon here because I don't think he likes really being in the volcano. Let's go back to Mother Base, guys. And that'll be the wrap-up, I think, for today's episode. 4.5 hours in the recording. What an exceptional performance by everybody involved today. I've never tried that before, folks, and I really didn't know if it was going to work or not. I'm really grateful for everybody who decided to show up and help me out with the advice regarding that. You guys have been awesome today. Okay, listen. You were doing so well, why do you have to spoil it? Get that off me. Get this off me now. Guards. Right, folks. Episode 3, what a roller coaster. Very, very weird episode. A huge anomaly today. We tried some really different stuff, some weird strategies. Some of you guys are going to think that that was really cool today. I hope most of you guys enjoy that as a kind of fascination experiment as opposed to anything else. Obviously, the prize of getting Seedramon at the end of this is cool. The Waru Seedramon is cool. The Mega Seedramon, I guess. But the main agenda was to try and show you guys some of the juicy secrets that are tucked away into this game that was made so many moons ago. The double Digivolution that Shellmon can do into Colamon and its Seedramon. Is it really that necessary? No. But is it kind of cool? Yeah. So I'm glad we got to showcase that today. We spent a lot of time preparing that, and I can understand that maybe that was a little bit fatiguing for you guys. Maybe you really enjoyed it, or maybe you're just playing alongside me on your own game and you didn't mind. Either way, let me know your thoughts, folks. I've had lots of questions today in the stream regarding the upload schedule of this playthrough. We will be uploading all of these live stream episodes to YouTube as episodes, guys. It just takes me a while to edit them, render them, and upload them. Leave me a like on the episode, folks. Tell me your thoughts. I'm very excited to see where we go next and what we do next. This game is absolutely fantastic, and I'm so excited to show you even more secrets that lie waiting just under the surface. Peace out, guys. Take it easy. Look after yourselves. Bye-bye.